Okay then. Hello everybody and welcome back to another session of Rise of Unity, where we once again join
Hello, everybody,
this
and
lovely
welcome
group
back
of
to another
adventurers
session
as they decided to take a quest of storming a mysterious fort. Very odd choice, everybody. With a bit of negotiating here and there on price and everything like that, as well as certain people using their influences to change the outcome. They decided to make their way towards that fort with a couple things coming up while traveling, but eventually making it there mostly intact. But before we get further into it, hello everybody, I'm Spaz, and with me tonight are my lovely players. Starting off is Indrid.
We start
You're
with the
muted.
loveliest.
The muted one.
The
the muted one. Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Dylan. I play Injured Cold, the half-breed warlock swashbuckler, and I'm just here to make money. To be honest, that's all I want.
Then the next is the biggest of the group.
Hey, I am Brian. I am playing, the biggest of the group. That would be Vindebrand Ventenstein. He is a giantkin druid. And he also is a follower of the god by the name of Elo. For those that don't know, he's also known as the Blind Guardian.
I feel like if Uther was here, he would say, "Not in the place that it counts."
Not in the place.
It counts always.
Okay then, and I guess next we'll go to the smallest one of the party.
Hey, that's me. Hey, everyone. My name is Connor, and I play Arlo Thistlebrush, the halfling shadow sorcerer.
And I would say the hairiest one in the group, but that's kind of tied at the moment between the Rougarou and the Shroud. So I guess we'll go with the lovely Rougarou first.
Hello, I'm Shadow. I play the Rougarou in question, Rezo Rendal. He is a rogue and a wizard at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And potentially saving best for last. Who knows? It's an argument, definitely.
It's an argument.
It's
an argument.
It's a conversation.
Up for debate, I guess is the term.
I feel like that would be an argument between Indrid, honestly.
Oh well, yeah. There's been competition between us, but yeah. So hi, I'm AJ. I play the Shroud, aka a Tabaxi Lion Bard, Valor Bard specifically, who goes by the name of Rave. Just Rave. Just like what's the name? Just Prince? No, it's just
Madonna.
Madonna, yeah.
Every time I hear your character's name, I think about the like Diggy Diggy Hole song, but the dance remix.
Diggy
So it's
Diggy
all
Hole.
techno.
What's Diggy Diggy Hole?
I am a dwarf and a game.
Yeah, they did a
That's
dance
it?
remix.
Okay, never heard that. Gotta find it now.
Okay, then. And with that, Brian, would you like to do the recap for tonight?
Sure.
By the way, we have a centaur, but he's not here, but he's currently here, so don't worry about him.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Uther is currently missing in action at the moment. Who knows?
He's there.
He's around.
That'll make
He's
sneaking
around.
way easier.
It would, honestly.
All right, now we can actually go up the wall.
Well, I mean,
At the moment, Uther is currently guarding the horses
gonna say.
because the mountainside is a little bit sketchy at the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if Uther guards the horses, that's great. They can get along well. Are they mares or are they stallions, by the way?
Let's
Limelight, I'm pretty sure, is a boy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Established.
Limelight sounds like a boy.
Yeah.
2D2.
I don't know, man.
They're both mares.
Okay. Limelight's a girl.
Limelight's a girl. Yep.
Good to know.
Very dramatic.
All right. Well, last episode we started at night, and we were beginning taking shifts as we were looking at this fortress we were to assail the day after. We set up camp, and we were doing our usual watches. And Rezo and Vin were out on the lookout. They spotted something with the help of Wobbles while he was scouting ahead. He saw what turned out to be a couple of wights and a handful of zombies on leashes. So in a frenzy, Rezo wakes up the party as Vin, who was in the shape of a wolf at the time, climbs up the rocks, making a shit ton of noise with, I think it was a nat 1 on his stealth. Basically waking everyone up, drawing the attention of the undead visitors. And we ended up seeing a couple of shadows, which ended up haunting the horses, actually killing one of our horses. So all in all, the party worked out pretty well. We dispatched of all the shadows, and then just before Indrid goes over, he lights up a first set of zombies, like a literal just swath of fire. And Rezo finished them off. Basically, it's basically set off a chain reaction of like fire, blow up, zombies blasting everywhere. And so Vin laid a patch of thorns in front of the next, and then they ended up catching on fire and blowing up. It was an interesting scene. But finally, Indrid finished off the last of the whites. Feek then let the party know that there was some creepy dude just kind of standing there watching us. Turned out to be someone by the name of Lord Torm. He was basically a tangible ghost, if you could say that. He had died 12 times in his efforts to take down this fortress, using different methods each time. And basically what he did was he was letting us know, aside from first telling us to get the fuck out of here, he actually let us know that this is a real perilous fort, more than just what we thought we were getting our bargain for, and offered himself up as a diversion as we spend the next couple of hours making our way away from the battle site and trying to formulate a plan as to how to assail this fort. And now we're going to unveil those plans for you, Red, and hopefully it works. You're
Spaz,
talking
you're
and
muted.
It's always when I go to type, I just mute myself and fucking forget. Always. Okay,
Naturally.
then. So I transferred you all to the map that you were on last time we played, where you kind of drew up a bit of description of it. So pretty much at the moment, you guys have been walking towards the fort, and at this point, you're at the bottom of it. The route or the path to the fort pretty much wraps around this small mountain, and then eventually reaches back up to the fort. But luckily, from where the path begins, it is almost a straight climb up to the said fort. Luckily. Now, your pretty much options that you guys found out last time is it's either climbing up the wall, pretty much the face of the mountain, or going up the path and going through the front gate, which there is only one small one that looks to be only about, at best, one person at a time, probably two.
One giant kin.
We also have some big boys in our party,
Yeah.
though.
The path
One centaur.
the path itself is large enough to fit Vindebran uncomfortably on it. But besides that, all the rest of you should be easily in a pretty much a single file line. Walk up the path and get up there if you decide to take that route. So at the moment, it is up to you what you're going to decide to do. Now, you still have Lord Torm at your service wherever you wish to, if you wish to send him up as a decoy by climbing up the mountain, or have him come with you fighting the tower. There's also the point that this is the night of, so you have either the option of, well, this is actually 2 nights after you guys, or a night or so after you guys got attacked.
Mm-hmm.
But it's up to you if you want to do this during the night or in the morning. Both had their advantages, of course, but it is up to you at this point. So I'll let you guys discuss your plans.
I kind of like the idea at night, since that might mean that whatever else is in the fortress could be asleep, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
It might be better.
We don't expect them to sleep, though, do we?
I'm referring to the living necromancer.
What exactly is our objective here, Roy?
Oh, we're in character.
Near the fort.
Clear the fort, Roy.
Cleared out. Okay.
Does the fort need to be intact?
Yes.
Well, it was mentioned that our Lord Ironbeard would prefer it that way.
I think he actually said something about how he would wreck us if it was unusable. So he might not like if we tear it down.
But just didn't Lord Torm here tell us that this Lord Ironbeard sending adventurers this way was sort of an agreement between him and the necromancer to provide more fodder for his experiments?
Yeah, we did learn a lot in between.
No?
Then and,
Did I just make that up?
So The information you were
2
given last
weeks.
session is
3
that
weeks.
the
3 weeks.
yeah, it's been 3 weeks. So the information you were given from Torm, just for a quick recap, is that they were given the information of the fort's existence through the
Mhm.
Lord, but the individual that was the finder, as well as the person that led the group there, was the necromancer himself.
I thought we were talking. Okay.
I missed that bit.
Yeah.
Pretty much leading them there to their deaths.
Mhm.
Good for him. He got paid for it too. I bet.
Enterprising.
He did.
Good for him.
Smart
We
lad.
should,
Hopefully not
we
for
should
long.
do that, guys.
Indrid is impressed.
Shouldn't we just try to go straight in, just get right through it to the back? Because that's just a facade. The real meat is deeper in the tunnel.
Right, I'm with Meow Mix here.
What?
So you're both saying go the front door and go at night.
No time like the present, mate.
Probably.
All right. I think Mr. Vin, you've done an assist to help other people see in the dark before. Is that something you can handle?
Right, I can do that for myself, if you call that the assist, but it's pretty much the extent of what I'll be able to do.
Oh, you couldn't do that for our quadrupedal friend? Took me a second.
I talked to Uther earlier. He's going to stay here and just look after the horses. You know.
Oh,
Keep an eye
all
on the
right
other
then.
four-legged.
Well, you're right, though. I could do it a few times if needed, but I'd very much like to save some of that energy for
Only you
just
get
in
that.
cases.
Only you. We can all see in the dark. It's just you.
Whoa. Well, fantastic.
You can hold off on that. just go to your baby spider and
Well, yeah, I
You
think
call it a
that's.
baby.
Well, I plan to be in the form of a baby spider, but that's for future.
All
Whatever
right. And what
floats
are we
your boat,
planning
mate.
What are we planning to do with was it Skeek and
It's Feek.
No, Feek.
It's Feek, the,
Feek's coming with us.
the impressive goblin.
Yeah,
And he can see in the dark.
Yes.
See,
yeah. This is Feek's
I
forte.
can seize the greys in the docks.
all right. So I think we're planning to disguise ourselves using Rave's illusions and my so not come to think of it, they're also illusions. But so everyone can fit inside the box or else become illusified.
What are you doing again?
Oh, I was just going to make one or possibly two people invisible.
You don't need to do that anymore, right? Oh, you're doing that for the rogues. That's right.
I'm a rogue, mate.
Yeah. You two are going sneaky, stealth, invisible.
Oh. All right.
I think. Right?
I'm the expert here, though. Remember that.
Yeah, right. The expert, paranormal, right?
Yep. That's me.
If Uther's staying behind, we have room now in the walking. We could take what's the Revenant's name again?
Lord Thorm.
Thorm. We could take Thorm with us, or you could do Thorm invisible, and then we have maybe Rezo with us. Either way, that he won't have to worry to be a distraction. He could just come with us all the way to the right to the heart. Just skip past the front door.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
I don't think if we're going
That
at
kind of
night,
takes away our intent of clearing the place out, though, right?
It's a lot of effort to clear it out.
I
Wouldn't
mean,
it be
I
good for you,
think
the rogues, to go ahead and just make sure the door is open by the time you get there, that we can then just go right through?
Right, mates. Hold up. Hypothetically, right, all these nasty boggy bits, they're only alive because of the necromancer, right?
Right, if the necromancer dies, they might go away.
Exactly,
They
mate.
become wild.
Do
They
they?
don't
we
just
learned
drop.
that.
Do they? Well, either way, can you imagine
Are
how much
you
a greater
sure?
defensive point it is for us to be inside the fort, bottleneck them in there, and then just get them that way?
Right, mate. At least they won't be like coherent and cohesive.
I'm okay with that,
Piss them off.
I suppose.
Right, so just skip past everything, let the rogues
So
go.
we're going to.
I'm
we-
just saying, mate. It's not the first throat I've slit.
let the rogues go ahead, open the door, and make sure it's clear with the invisibility, and then we'll
Also,
follow
they can look for
behind.
traps.
Exactly. They can they clear the path in terms for sneak.
Are we just going to leave Uther out here at camp for the?
Uther's going to
For the
come with
time
us
being?
as far as he can, hide in the trees with the horses nearby. So just in case we need him,
Just in case we need to get the fuck out, man.
we can let out a very loud warning sound. Either me
Most
or
likely
Arlo. We can do
screaming.
that. We can make an actual illusory sound, right, Arlo?
I was planning to use my yodeling, but if that's what you prefer.
I don't know how far your yodeling can carry for that little.
I think yodels were invented to carry long distances, weren't they?
But I thought he's a halfling, not a yodel.
Listen, that's racist.
But
can
let's set
help.
out, and so we'll have the rogues go invisible first, clear away any traps, and then the rest of us will follow behind, some of us on the backs of the others, so we all fit inside the illusion. Yes?
Yeah, you can walk between someone's legs. I can carry.
Is that big enough to cover me up, or do I need to shrink down?
You need to shrink.
I have to duck.
You need to
Right,
shrink. You need to shrink.
Well, should I shrink into something useful or just something tiny?
Is there both a useful tiny?
A useful tiny. See, well, I can.
You could.
Scorpions have blind sight, though. It's pretty handy for a tiny thing.
Yeah,
What's
like
he gonna do if he's a scorpion?
How big is a
Chuck it
giant
at the
wolf
zombie's
spider?
face?
a giant wolf
I'd
spider
do
is
like
a
a Saint
medium
Bernard.
creature. So
Okay.
yeah, like
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Medium creature is what a human size is.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Ugh.
Or
Fuck
I could just be like a giant poisonous snake and just like coil up around one of you.
I would go for that aesthetic.
Does poison
All
work
right.
on undead?
Do make sure you turn into a color that accents my bluish purple.
Okay, yeah, I could do that.
Cool.
So when it comes to that question, I will allow Rezo to roll an Arcana check for that, considering the Mythclaw does use undead time and time again.
21.
So you'll know that undead, when it comes to most things that require it to go through the blood, not a very good idea.
Not a good idea or just not useful. I mean, I wasn't really going for the poisonous part. I was going for the concealment / still having some AC and HP.
Pocket snake. Whoosh.
Right.
Right, mate, you could like crush him too. Apparently I'm Australian this time, mates.
Mhm.
Crikey.
When you say mate, it's just it's a slippery slope.
They are weak to crushing damage.
Really?
Constrictor snake it is.
Bludgeoning.
Okay, just don't constrict on me.
Oh
No,
no,
mate,
I'm
he's-
wrapping around yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna compliment my
Nice
outfit,
purple
mate.
hue. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can make that work.
Well, wait. Will the invisibility cover you?
Probably, mate, but I look fabulous.
won't
It
cover
will
the
not
snake.
cover him.
Right.
I won't be an accessory.
You need to be something that fits in a pocket.
He'll fit underneath my coat, mate.
Can you get under his hat? Can you do something that can go under his hat?
I do have a fancy hat.
You do have the fancy hat.
He'd be like a snapping turtle.
Ah! That snap is vicious. Just go under your hat, pull him out, and just
Yeah,
do this.
yeah, exactly.
Most of
yeah.
these things are like giant versions of everything.
You just turn him into a
So,
grenade.
Can you
so
throw him?
I'll go to bow, and then I'll just take the
Aha!
snapping turtle and just bites him in the face.
Yeah, no one suspects the stepping turtle.
You muted again.
I'm not muted. I just
No.
muttered something.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be interesting to say the very least. So from what I understand, pretty much the whole group is going up with no distraction during the night. With the
Mhm.
rogues, which rogues?
Well-
Rezo.
We only have 2
Yeah.
rogues.
Yeah.
You have
I,
Feek as well.
Rezo
Oh,
and
right,
Indrid.
yeah.
I am
because-
eager to use Arlo and I to cast minor illusions off to the right to make sounds to get their attention to go in that way while we cross the bridge. Because that's not concentration. We can just throw random sounds away from us.
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to stealth without invisibility if I need to.
It's a wide open path.
It
An
is.
open
It is.
drawbridge.
It is a wide open path as well as pretty much a single person gate. So
What's the distance between the path, like where we are in the gate?
I would say this is information you gathered from Wobbles, getting that close. The bridge and the gates. I would say it's about a 15-foot thing.
And before the bridge, is there an area that we could be concealed in, or is it just open all around?
So how the path is set up, especially for the first 30 feet, 30 to 40 feet, it's pretty much made so it's an open face and they could pretty much see on the walls of who's approaching the fort. Pretty much, if they wanted to, they could just take out their bows and just open fire on whoever's approaching.
Yeah.
So this would be something you guys would have to set up for, especially the rogues going first. I wouldn't say at the bottom, but definitely around the curve of the path,
Yeah,
and then move up.
Yeah.
We'd have to scale the walls if we wanted to try and get in syncly without invisibility.
Yeah, but if we give you invisibility, you should probably be able to get to the gate. If the gate is a portcullis, you might be able to see on the other side and just get to the other side of it and open it that
The
way.
counterweight. Yeah.
And then we should still be able to move freely, and we'll try to use distracting sounds if we can. To get their
After
attention elsewhere.
we open the gate, do you want us to try and find the necromancer and?
Well, I mean, how good are you at keeping time? Because the most this spell can possibly last is an hour, and that's only if nothing distracts me. And if we're going in after you, if something happens to go wrong, you might find yourself visible at a very inconvenient time if you go off by yourself.
Don't you worry about me, mate. I'm pretty stealthy when I get inside.
Oof. I just realized I don't have minor illusion. I only have prestidigitation. That's not good enough. But you have minor illusion, right?
Yep.
I have minor illusion as well.
Oh, okay. Well, then, if two have minor illusion, one of you can make a still image of the revenant that we got here, have him go whatever.
And I'll make
then
a bang or something. Yeah.
Well, no, you could.
Bang.
Well, you could actually talk in his voice because you heard him speak. You could just say, "Come at me, skeletons."
Oh.
All right. Arlo will cast invisibility
No!
on what? Well, I assume we're already at the curve.
Are we at the curve?
And that's up to you. So you're just
Yeah, we're-
approaching at this point?
We're doing the nighttime thing. We're gonna get there while we still have the cloudy night sky before it starts raining, and we're gonna do it at the point where we know we might be starting to get spotted in the distance. Since there's no moon, probably still small, but we'll be safe to maybe just starting up the path.
Any other slight plans before you guys just go at it? Or
If I'm gonna be not going in with the rogues, and if I can hide under the illusion, is that still the thing?
You could. If
Can
it's
you
small.
just
If you
cover-
want to be hidden by invisibility, you have to be covered by his clothing, pretty much.
yeah,
No, I'm not going with them because
There is room.
if anything happens, I'm not stealthy at all.
There is room for
And
you. To
one
come
hit point.
here.
Can you cover up? I was gonna say I'll just be like a black bear and medium size. If you can cover up medium size.
Yeah, because we can make a line. So the line is we can have three
Yeah.
people. So 1, 2, 3. Arlo can literally
I
go
don't-
underneath someone, or be
If
carried
I'm
in the
gonna
arm.
use a B shape, I might as well be something useful if need
Well, I mean,
be.
we also have the Revenant, though, so
Yeah.
the three will be.
Well, no,
Come
so
hide
wait,
on the
I
bear's
can
back.
carry Feek. The bear
Yeah.
could carry Arlo, or the Revenant could carry Arlo. Arlo could
you
occupy the
can-
Revenant space because halfling be halfling.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
So then,
Arlo-
oh, that's right. Rez is
Ooh.
going forward. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Arlo, you have
that's,
a
what I,
red
that's what I
bear.
missed.
yeah, because you're double casting the invis on the rogues,
Yep.
rogue wizard warlocks.
All right, all right, all right.
I'll have to get myself dark vision before I do. For the
Okay,
record.
then. So this comment is going to be from Torm, because this would be something Torm knows.
Okay.
So, just a quick question is if you do execute the necromancer, what's the likelihood of the rest of you being able to make it into the fort if the rest of the undead are still in the courtyard?
That's why we open the gate first, mate.
The gate's wide open.
Shit, mate, that makes it a lot
What-
easier for us then.
What the second gate? The one that leads into the mountain.
Oh, I've not made it that far.
Okay, you see, that's I was referring to them getting to that one.
We're planning for success, mate.
Yeah, we can walk through the first one, no problem. But I'm guessing the rogues need to check out the second one, make sure it's not booby trapped, get it open, Open it very quietly. Just don't make it squeak. And probably, since you said you can cast minor illusion, Indrid. Indrid. Yeah, so he could just make an illusion of you standing away, completely facing away from the door, somewhere else, where they all look in that direction, and then Arlo can make the voice of you say, I am here for my vengeance. Come at me. They turn and fire, and we go in.
And we just go in the door.
That's a distraction.
Okay, let's do it live.
Okay then.
Yeah. And when you cast invisibility, I'll cast the silent image.
What's the worst that could happen?
A lot of things.
Speaking of what's the worst, I'm gonna.
Oh no. Well, yeah. I'll cast the silent image when we need it.
I got a backup
Okay.
character ready.
I got a backup kit.
So I'll do this just as we're pretty much, because it only lasts 10 minutes, so I need it to last as long as we can to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I should note, it does specify for invisibility if you cast a spell, it drops. So if you cast, if you cast,
Oh, for minor.
if you cast minor
I think
illusion,
that's only for the target.
It's only the
Let's pull it
target,
up.
whoever's invisible. Yeah.
I think
An invisible
on it.
creature
Pull up.
will lose invisibility if they
I know,
attack.
but I'm just saying if Adrid cast minor illusion.
Oh, no, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But that's why he'd have to do it after he picked the door anyways, if you need to. Picking the door would make him visible again as well.
Okay then.
So it's just
Really?
the
Oh,
turn your heads this way kind of point anyways.
I don't think picking locks would do it.
Doesn't it? I thought it says like... Oh, maybe
No,
not.
it says make an
Attack or
attack or
spell.
casting a spell.
All right. Yeah, so, okay, so after he's, quote, cleared the door, just before he's ready to open the door, Arlo could make the visual accompanied by audio.
Or we could just try and have him speak in the illusion. But in the
Well,
direction.
Arlo, you can always make the sound first come from a direction, then cast the
30
vision.
feet. 30 feet.
That's still
It's not
fine.
very far.
That's fine, it's close enough.
Arlo, can you throw your voice?
I can try. Let's go.
Maybe you can yell.
Yodel.
Yeah, as long as you can just make it so the heads turn. That's all that matters. Heads turn.
Off we go.
Okay then. So, as you all make your way up the tower at this point, and you cast invisibility on the two party members that are making their way up there through the first gate. So first off, I'm going to need both Rezo and Indrid to roll a stealth check with advantage.
Yeah.
And I would say under the cover of night, you get a +2 to whatever it is as well.
Ooh, 20 and 28. That was a near nat 20.
So, as you both are approaching this front gate, it's very interesting. One of the main things that you were thinking is there was going to be a bunch of archers just standing about, in front of the gate and everything like that, above it at the very least, but nothing. It's completely open. It doesn't look like anything stopping you at all. You continue forward.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Oh, very smart of you.
Investigation.
Yes, investigation check.
Could you? I can't do these anymore.
Oh no. I'll give you.
I'm not smart.
So if you want to take okay, I was gonna say if you want to take like a 10-minute, you get advantage, but you rolled a 19.
I'll
So-
look next time.
Yeah. Looking over the bridge, you do notice something odd. There is what looks to be a slight fracture through the center of it. Nothing noticeable, nothing that you would think at first that would be devastating. But after messing around it with a little bit and also Rezo taking a step on it, you notice it start to like almost go down a bit. So what you could think is it's probably going to stop anything from multiple things just charging through it. So
It's like playing cards holding each other up. The
pretty
weight.
much. So it's a bridge that's about 15 feet long. And if, say, 3 people or even 2 people are on the bridge at once, it'll just...
That puts a damper into plan.
For what, mate? Slow and steady it is. One at a time. I will proceed.
You're not
You
warning
said
us.
it can hold one, right?
It can hold one person at a time from what you can tell.
I'm proceeding whether or not you are warned is not my concern.
I'm gonna go warn the party.
That would have been funny if you didn't.
Sorry, I'm playing a lawfully
Everybody-
evil character.
Everybody just
It
charged.
hurts you. You don't get the reward money if we don't win.
Well, technically, as long as you know,
I'll just
he
loot
clears.
I'll just loot your bodies.
He just
honestly.
clears the fort, and he just has the revenant make his way in.
Yeah, I'll just loot your bodies and sell that.
Okay, then. So as you make your way across the bridge, luckily noticing the first trap, but as you make your way, you see what looks to be the main gateway of sorts. It's large enough that you could think that it could confidently fit a horse through it, with a bit of wagon space. But as you start looking at the walls, considering you have dark vision, you start to notice with the grayish tint that you have, small, slight figures and little bits pointing out from the walls. Give me a perception check.
I don't do those anymore either, guys.
You face man.
I'm a rogue without eyes, boys.
Oh my god.
Okay, then. So
Weird.
yeah, it's odd. It's definitely one of those weird things as you just continue walking.
So it's hold on, I see that.
you notice it. It's nothing like say like a spear just like pointing out or anything like that. You just notice like small little like things and uneven surfaces on the wall that are just noticeable with the grayish tint of your dark vision.
Okay. I continue.
Okay, then. So you just continue on through the gate, and for the most part, everything works out perfectly. One of the odd things you do know is above it, in the center of pretty much the gateway itself, there is a large hole, which, for any of you, that know forts, are
Murder hole.
the murder hole. You would assume they either would pour, boiling oil or, just fucking shoot arrows down it. So.
I want to stop and listen and see if anyone's up there.
Give me a perception check. Are you? So this is going to be a little rule I'm going to be doing from now on. So if you want to take pretty much a 10-minute, like I'm going to wait and stay here, you get advantage automatically. So if you're going to spend 10 minutes,
we don't have 10
you get that advantage.
No, I don't have 10 minutes.
It's up to you though. That's something I'm going to be giving you guys.
Well,
now
we'd probably be bumping into him at that point.
Fuck it, Doug.
Yeah.
you don't notice anything. You notice that hole and you're like, that's fucking weird.
Changing to real dice now.
Oh, look at a hole.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
might be the right
hole.
way too.
Yeah, that's something I would. If you want to do it because like Roll20's been a bitch lately. Okay then. So, as you start making your way into the fort, you start noticing a lot of unsettling things. So the first thing that you notice is on the wall itself, the smaller one, the one that's a bit thinner and also a bit shorter, you'll notice what looks to be a large hulking figure on it. With your dark vision, you get the basic silhouette of it, but from what you can tell and just like distancing everything, even though it's like almost 80 feet away, it looks to be almost like fucking almost 12 to 15 feet tall.
Fuck that.
But
I'm gonna wait now for everyone else.
You just see that figure holding what looks to be what you would think is a crossbow, but looks like just a straight up ballista, like a crossbow.
So
And you just see that figure just standing there with its back turned to you. Along with that, you do notice what looks to be a few skeleton archers walking the pathway of the walls itself, with a few zombies here and there in the courtyard. Though, give me another perception check. That's a 2.
I did roll a 2 actually. It's a 3.
Okay then.
Just
Yeah, you
accept
just
the gods'
you just
hate.
notice the few zombies like
Yeah. I'm gonna
like shambling around. You
Yeah, I'm
also do
gonna-
notice the tower in the center, which you were warned there's skeletons that shoot arrows inside of it. So
Thank God you're
gonna-
pretty.
Yeah, I know.
Thank God you're quiet.
and
I'm
you
gonna-
just seduce the giant
Yes.
zombie.
You say that, but he technically rolled a 2 on his first stealth.
You had advantage.
I know, God bless the
Listen, that's all that matters.
Listen. So Rezo,
Um,
at this point, you're catching up, and you got into the doorway of the keep as well. I'll give you a perception check as well at this point.
And has he told us about the bridge?
Yeah.
I would assume so. That would
Yeah.
take about 5 minutes off of your thing, but then you run back. You don't notice it either.
Okay. Well, so since he told it, we're still technically going in the timing of fitting up stuff, so I can't waste a second so we can get in. So I'm going to literally cast floating disc, just as close enough, far away sort of thing. When I throw it down, I'm going to literally get on it with what's his name, Feek, essentially. And so I'm going to be carrying Feek, and I think Arlo can go between my legs because Arlo's pretty light. You're like how much do you weigh?
30 pounds.
30 pounds. Yeah, I was going to say, and I'm sure the goblin's like 20, 25, maybe, who knows what.
Got
Feek,
like a
maybe
Boston
40
Terrier.
at most.
Feek, with his equipment, is 45 pounds.
Okay.
Arlo, are you going to be on my back, or are you just walking ahead?
No, so I'm going to say, all right, since Rizzo just told us this, okay, here, and I cast the discs. I'm going to get on it. I'm still carrying the goblin. I'm going to say, all right, look at between my legs.
Alright.
You can fit right there.
Oop.
Hug the leg.
Watch your
the leg.
tail.
Hug the leg. There you go. That's right.
Doing.
Good job. Okay.
So the three of them are floating.
Yeah.
Doesn't
That's
the-
not his leg.
Yes,
Doesn't
exactly.
doesn't the disc only move if it's dragging behind you?
The disc will follow me if I move more than 20 feet away from it. Otherwise, you can push it. Like a trolley.
So
You can also hold
And
on to the back of Vin.
Well, either I was going to hold on the druid's butt, or the druid can just put his mouth on the disc and just push it. I was going to say one of the ways. I was going to say either push the disc so we walk across, or I'll just hold your ass. Whichever way you want.
Carl, just hold your ass.
I sense disturbance. As
That's-
I'm
You see,
scouting
I
out
figured
the
you might be
tower.
more uncomfortable with the ass
That-
touching, so you
that
just tell me
is-
either present your rear or get behind us and push.
Oh,
That is
that's
getting clipped.
I'm not shy. It's okay.
You can't talk.
I know you can't talk, that's why I said either present your rear or push us. One of the two. You
Oh,
decide.
Yeah. I'll tell.
Am I grabbing the bear ass? or
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you...
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
grabbing bear ass?
I'll go ahead, and you'll just see a big ass bear ass in front of you.
All right, I'm going to grab the bear ass.
Full as needed.
I grip hold.
Alright, and as we're moving away, I'm going to minor illusion to give our Lord Torm a bit of cover, like just an illusion, kind of like a chameleon scan above him as the illusion, the main one, moves a little bit away. So when we're across, then the disc, I assume, goes back and picks him up, or maybe it doesn't need to.
Okay then. So quick question. What are the can you click on minor illusion real fast?
Yes, I can.
Want to see,
Let's see if it pops up this time.
who knows?
There it is.
Okay, somatic and material, so you don't have to worry about verbal bullshit.
Nope.
Good. Now, just a quick reminder, whenever you're casting spells inside of it, it does create a small magic circle about the size of the palm of your hand whenever casting it. So you
Okay.
can identify somebody's spell by that magic circle that is created, but it also does create a slight glow. So that's something to keep in mind for later if
Does
somebody's
the
casting in the darkness, you notice a magic circle just appear, some bullshit like that.
does the silent image should block that right?
It should block. I'm just
Okay.
reminding you just in case like you
Sure.
guys are in the dark.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know if we had to suddenly tuck our hands under our shirt or something and just.
You know, in case you might be in the dark and casting spells. in the
Yeah,
near
do I shove them down my
future.
pants?
you
Where
know.
are you putting them?
Just
Nature's
in
pocket?
case like
Just-
the magic disappears for some odd reason randomly.
Mhm.
You know,
Right.
weird shit.
Okay. But yeah,
Dylan's
if
face.
Arlo can cast essentially a an equivalent of that that minor illusion on the Revenant, he'll stay
Yeah.
behind there, standing in the illusion of essentially the same thing as Silent Image, because it's the same. It can fit a person. He'll stand there because I can't bring him on the disc with us, and we can't bring more than one person at a time. So once we get over there and whatnot, then I can just put you there. You can then make the next step for him to move along to get
Yeah,
across.
and I'll do 5 foot by 5 foot cubes for him to walk across the
yeah,
bridge
to
by
try and walk
himself.
across. Yeah.
Okay then. So at this point, I fucking doubt it, but I'll roll it. As you guys are approaching, I'll switch back to the sneaky boys. So then, Rezo, at this point,
Ah,
you're
the
walking
boys.
through the. You walk through the gate and you notice the same pretty much hole and everything. And then you just see all the figures as well. Pretty much the same description, everything like that. Though you will notice that the large individual is now starting to climb down off the wall.
Does it look like he's seen something? Or is he just doing a patrol?
Roll me a perception check, because
I will assist.
He's just getting his steps in. Come on.
because how the cave is at the moment, it's, or I wouldn't call it a cave, but how it is set up at the moment, the cliff side is actually covering the top part of this perfectly, stopping any moonlight. So it's
Rogues
darkness.
are rolling hot.
You
tonight.
call
It's a good
yourselves
thing we're
rogues.
quiet.
I know. We call them
Uh,
rogues.
Yeah, hey, don't worry, they're going in by themselves to take out the necromancer boys.
We're
Hey.
assassins now.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
if
be
they can
fine.
find him.
Yeah,
They
well,
might not be able to. He might just be
He's
like,
just
sitting
standing there
next to you,
still
just
as a
looking
statue,
at
and they're like, I can't see him. We got T-Rex vision. If they just move, we're screwed.
you guys remember that one shot that Connor did a while back?
Yeah.
I'm basically that character I played right now. So give me a little break.
Okay, then. So then, you see the figure starting to climb down off the wall, which you do notice there's stairs and everything like that, but it's just climbing down. You notice the ballista is actually set down and it's just climbing down at this point.
It's
So-
set down?
It's set down the ballista.
Would it count as an attack for me to cut the rope?
Yes.
Okay. I will just go to the door that we planned on opening.
And
then.
plus, just to move you guys to a map, just to give you an idea, I'll move you to the fort map at this point.
Yay.
Fort map.
Just to give you an idea, the giant individual is coming down right over here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And let's move Feek, Uther, Arlo, Rezo.
Uther and the horses be gone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let's just GM them.
Yeah. Oh, GM. All right. It's gonna be funny because we're gonna get trapped in here, and we're gonna call the cavalry, and then
Single one. Well, they could leap over the bridge.
right. Yeah.
It'd be actual cavalry.
It'd be actual cavalry.
Would it count
So-
as an attack for me to put a caltrop behind the trigger mechanism?
And no, you can drop things.
You can drop things. The thing is, though, how it's set up at the moment, because he pretty much put the point part where the bolt is like literally pointing out of it towards the ground. So you
Okay.
could do it, but it would be difficult.
Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll go to our
But
door.
at the moment, your two tokens are exactly where you are at the moment. You are invisible, of course, and you can't see each other. But I wish you luck.
Yay. We're heading to the door, right? That was our original plan.
Yes, it was.
Who knows? Who knows what your plan was?
What,
Who
mate?
knows?
What, mate? Are you just talking out loud?
No, I was just making sure
I'm
I had a
whispering.
character.
He's talking to his cricket, this little one in the head.
Or what, mate?
Kevin.
What if we just they'll never expect it, mate. What if we just run?
I love how you think you can talk to each other when you're both invisible and you have no idea where you
And one has a 5
Just
minute
on
head start.
opposite
of-
sides of the fucking room.
Hold on. At this point, I'm gonna have to roll. Give me a second. Give me a stealth check to see how silent you're whispering to one another.
Can they?
Do I have to?
Yeah, are they even whispering to each other? I think they realize they can't because they're like feeling around, going, "Where?"
I mean, if I knew, yeah. I mean, I'm not
Okay.
gonna be whispering loud enough for it.
The
to
question
actually-
of were we going to the door was out of character.
Yeah.
Now,
you-
also,
sound
if
like
I
this.
can move you guys tokens back one square at a time, please.
I didn't move my token.
I know.
Oh, it's supposed to be up that high. God damn
Oh
it.
yeah, you're that far in already. Okay then.
It's easy enough to bump
And-
back into us because we're going to follow the path. We're going a straight line. You'd eventually walk into our illusion to see us. If
Now,
you need to get our
Rezo.
attention.
You will notice this as well, as you do notice a few zombies inside the courtyard. There is currently one walking down the path at the moment. Which, I guess I'll start showing them to you guys.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
There's a few of them at least.
God damn it, Spaz! Stop.
Stop.
Rogues just sneak into a corner.
You
and-
see why I didn't want to turn this into a real combat. Okay then. So Indrid, at this point you're moving up to the tower, but you stepped on this square right here.
Actually, I did not.
Congrats.
Hold on.
You and I don't know. I didn't see.
I mean, if you believe, it's fine. Either way, I can.
So
we can go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
yeah, you moved over here at this point, and then you notice your feet knock into something
Tits.
as you can see what looks to be a hand buried under what seems to be this cobblestone that was like very quickly just flatten over this spot. And I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you're good at that.
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically,
I
he should be able
good
to
at
make it.
this.
But with his rolls tonight, probably not.
But do you have an advantage because he's invisible? But then he can't see because underground anyway.
19.
Okay, then you pass. This wasn't really like an attack roll or anything like this. It was just something.
Don't trip
Okay,
on
then,
the creepy
so-
hand.
As you kind of like nudge the hand with your leg, you notice the hand just like reacts and tries to just snatch at your leg as you just like lift it up real fast and kind of like move out of it.
Right. Fuck. What's the plan, boy? Oh yeah, we're supposed to be the plan.
Yeah, you
So
are.
what are
the
you
plan.
doing?
What's the plan, boys? Oh shit, I'm all by myself.
No, I got the Ruger.
Use your brain!
Are these? Are these zombies actively patrolling, or are they just like?
They're shambling
Standing there.
around, like at every so often, like they move a few paces elsewhere, but at the moment they just seem to be just wandering ever so slowly around.
Hey, Tim.
I'll whisper to the Ruger like, "Oh, hey mate, watch out for the hands. They'll grip you." Ah shit, there's more, mate. Where's this door? Is it right here?
That's the door to the fort over there. Yes.
Up there.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna escalate this at some point. It seems.
Now I should let you know from this distance. Oh wait, you got dark vision on it. It's fucking darkness. You can't see shit or details at the moment.
Arlo can see a lot.
everything's if Arlo is pretty good, and I would say with your dark vision, you can actually see like colors and details with it. Because I feel like your main thing is like
It's my main
dark vision.
class thing. Yeah.
Act.
Yeah.
You freaking left the 1940s and you're now back up in the 80s. No,
I got
no black and
color,
white jokes.
guys.
Okay, fine.
I got color, boys. It cost me a bit
Yeah, he
extra,
got his
but I got
Technicolor.
color now. Okay then. So what are you guys doing at this point? At the actually, while you guys are deciding, let's switch over to B team.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So you're slowly approaching. I'm assuming pretty much every round you guys are moving probably like 5 or so feet, just because a bear uncomfortably fits on this pathway as well.
Gonna Winnie the Pooh this shit.
Yeah, I mean,
so you guys are slowly waddling up the path.
yeah, after Revenant guy's coming back, he's going to be behind us just because we're already, I guess, in the idea of sitting on the disc and stuff like that. I'm just going to stay on the disc, let the Revenant follow behind us, so we're in a row of 3, technically still at that point.
Mhm.
But I'll let the bear be free. I'll just grab his ass so he can guide us across.
So, quick question, Brian: are you a brown or a black bear?
Black.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Brown bear is next level up. CR1, I think.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't think we've gotten any warnings, so it's just us keeping an eye out for anything that might be suspicious or worrisome as we get approach. I mean, we see the zombies. It's like,
Yeah. I say we go around the zombies and try to meet them at the door. Mush.
Yeah, right, mate. That sounds like a good idea.
well, at least they'll be attracted to that shouter.
Yeah, right.
All the zombies
Well-
just start looking for it.
Sorry, I was just putting my hit points in.
No worries.
You guys just gonna follow along
I
with
mean,
me?
yeah, I'm grabbing
You're
your
leading
ass
the
at
way?
this point. The Revenant's walking
Okay.
behind us, but
Are you still on the disc? Oh no, there's no.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the
guys,
disc.
Yes.
You guys
Yeah.
haven't made it to the bridge yet.
Oh, we haven't.
No.
Oh, I
I thought we went over the bridge.
Yeah,
I
because
thought
we had the whole. That was the
walked through
process.
it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Grab the ass barrel.
Is that still
walked one
happening,
way.
or-
Did that not work?
Well, that's the thing. I just rolled the weight of the black bear. It's a weight parameter on that bridge. It's just
Oh.
multiple people will cause it to collapse.
Hmm.
Period.
Well, the bear is 130 to 660. Are you a fat bear or a skinny bear?
I rolled.
I'm way less than I would be have been.
I
as a
rolled. He's
giant.
476.
Oh, midway.
Damn!
Midway bear. All right. Right in the middle.
He's thick though.
Yeah.
So then, as you all are approaching at this point, you'll reach the bridge. What are you doing, Brian?
If I see how big
leading
he is,
them along.
Well, hold on. If I see how big he is, and we've heard that if two people cross, it's gonna collapse, then Arlo's gonna stop this proceeding.
Rave's not smart enough to know that, so I mean, you'd be guiding at this point.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. The bear, I think, is too stout on its own to even cross by itself.
How big's the bear?
Well, let's see. Hold on. Everyone, get off the disc. See if the bear fits on the disc.
I can fit on the disc. Get on the disc, bear.
Get on the disc, bear.
I
A
think
bear
he's
can
still a
balance
medium
a
creature.
ball on its nose. Can it balance a gnome?
Can
on
I,
its
with a
nose?
relative intelligence check, purposefully B-shape into a skinny bear? I'm sure that's a question that's never been asked, but I mean, hey.
I would say, considering you weren't planning for that beforehand, I randomly
Yeah.
picked your weight already. But
Okay.
if you did do that, then I would say yes, you could adjust your weight accordingly. So that's something to keep in mind for later if this ever comes up again.
I always
Also, I
imagined
should-
when a druid turned into an animal, it just became really dense.
Also, just another thing.
Same weight. Oh god,
Yeah.
that's not good.
It's 500-pound scorpion.
Or-
Ugh!
Or,
Yeah.
or really light.
Like
but-
helium constrictors when they're halflings, they're just mostly air.
They're
So,
balloon animals.
One of the things I should
Funny.
also know is the black bear is a large creature, if I'm correct as well.
It is medium. I
no,
just checked.
no,
Is
they're
it
medium. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
That's why I selected
Yeah,
it.
black bears are tiny,
That's a-
apparently.
It's a small bear.
Brown bears are huge.
Brown bears are large.
All right. So does the black bear?
Literally.
It should fit on the disc because it's less than 500.
Yeah.
Yes, it should.
Well, he'll fit on the disc, and the
He
disc
will.
won't break.
So at the moment, the disc is currently holding 476.
All right. Okay. So, Arlo.
So I'm just
how
sitting
much-
like
how
a
much do you
circus
weigh
bear on a
again?
disc.
I weigh 30 pounds. So why don't you go across first? I'll follow. Then Feek.
You can't.
Then the
you can't,
disc.
You can't. Remember,
But
the illusion. It follows with me. You'll be wide open at that point.
well, can't you just put it on the bridge?
Okay, hold on,
and
hold on. No. All right. What's his name again? The Revenant Thorm.
Torm.
Torm.
Yeah, can we just hop up on the thing and then hop over past the trap?
Torm, here. I hand the goblin for Torm to carry. I put Arlo underneath Torm's legs. All right. Cast the illusion around yourself. Just stand there.
All right.
And then your version of camouflage. I'll push the bear on the disc to the other side. Because
That sounds fun.
what's the distance of your illusion, essentially?
Mine is 5 foot cube.
No. How far can you cast it? Is it 30 feet?
30 feet.
And the
Yeah.
bridge is 15 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll literally just deposit the bear, and just as I'm about to leave the bear out of the invisibility thing, once you see the bear appear,
Yeah.
you put your thing on there, and then I'll, at that point, have probably come across
Moved it
your
back to us.
space.
Yeah.
To absorb you in.
Yeah, then.
And then
So
we'll,
at this point-
we'll do the version of the African riddle of, like, how do you roll across it without having something get eaten?
So first things first. From what I understand, Rave, you're behind the disc, pushing it at the moment. Or are you pulling it?
I'm pushing it.
You're pushing it. Okay. So, man. Okay, Vin. So you're pretty much being pushed towards this gate at this point, and does your bear have any dark vision of any sorts?
Yeah, I cast it before I B-shaped.
Okay, then you will luckily get a perception check. Luckily, it's with your own wisdom score as well.
Sadly, I can't see anything but this bear ass.
A blessing and a curse.
A blessing and a curse. Okay,
Oh,
then.
yes.
So, at this point, as you're being pushed towards this gate, you'll start to notice that looking at like the small, like little silhouettes that are kind of like jutting out of the wall, you'll notice what looks to be fingers every so often, and then eventually a nose, and then certain other small little body parts pointing out here and there, very slightly.
Hmm.
Dude, it's like walking through an orchard. You can just munch a snack off the wall.
With however a bear could just kind of tap Rave on the shoulder and kind of with his nose just
The bear just starts slapping you in the face.
That doesn't help.
you can speak bear.
Nope.
Right, though, you pointing this out is not
I mean, I just this bear claw doing this.
just flailing
Yeah,
around.
it's like,
I mean, I'm
As
gonna-
as you can, have you stopped pushing at this point? I'm guessing you stopped pushing.
I mean, if he looks like he's frantically telling me to stop, I'll stop. But if he's trying to get me to look at something, I guess I'll. If his bear paw is doing a look there, I'll try to look there. But I mean,
Okay then. So, what are you doing, Brian? Look there. Or
Yeah.
Stop. Okay.
yeah. No, I'm not telling him to stop. I just want him to look because
Okay then. Rave,
tell
at
if
this
it's
point,
bad.
as you guys are getting about 5 feet away from the gate at this point, I will give you a perception check with advantage.
oh goody, all right. That is a 11.
That's too low, sadly.
Okay.
Damn. You don't notice anything. It's just a gate.
It's just a gate. No, don't worry. We're almost there.
All right. I guess
I'm
my
just gonna
group's
get
gonna.
skinny.
Okay then. So, as by the time that Rave, you push pretty much the bear through the gate.
Well,
At this,
he's not quite through the gate. So the bridge is 15 feet, right?
the bridge is 15 feet, and it leads up straight to the opening to the gate.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I'll have the bear technically just like get off on his own. Right,
Yeah.
and he's going to stand essentially right on the edge of the drawbridge, and I guess the gate's entryway.
It's still within the gate of how.
Yeah,
it's-
but I'll be on the bridge at that time. It's just like I'm still on the bridge.
As long as I'm with the illusion, that's where I'm.
Yeah, because I'm trying to like maximize the effect of him spacing and being in the
Good.
camouflage.
Good to know. Okay then. Vindabran, give me a
Oh.
deck save.
Oh, not bad.
Lucky for you, especially considering the DC was lower since you were aware of their presence. We'll say. So, as you pretty much start getting into the gateway, as it's very small, it's pretty much a one person. It's like about, to be exact, it's 10 feet long, and it's right at the end of the gate, and you're pretty much within it if you're not on the gate. As you step off into it at this point, you see a multitude of hands just jut out from the wall in your direction, trying to grapple you. As you just see the wall comes to life, as you can just see what looks to be bodies mended to the wall in just mass, as they're just lashing out at you, and they're making this groaning noise. So, with your deck save, you're able to move a 5-foot square in your choice, either backwards or forwards.
The fuck away from those things.
Do you want to go backwards or forwards?
Well, if you'll hit me if you go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, above 10, I'm going forwards.
You have your druid mentality.
I've rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4. Okay then. So, as you pretty much get startled by this, and just using your bear-like reflexes, you start to back up very fast off the disc into Rave on the bridge at this point. So then, it's going great, I must say. So at this point, I'm gonna need Rave and Vindabran to roll pretty much 2 checks. A deck save first.
Okay.
The next one will come up, mattering what
12.
happened. 12. Okay.
Had 16 prevent, it seems.
Okay, then. You both luckily pass as the bridge snaps from the weight. Though luckily, you're on the safer side, as you luckily have the ropes of the drawbridge to grab
Yeah.
onto, which now I'm going to need you to make your choice, either a strength or a dex save of your choosing.
I guess dex save. 7.
No.
7 and a 9.
Okay then. At this point, where's the disc at?
Technically, the
Go
disc
our
is
healers.
between me and so it's me, disc, bear, and if the bear
Okay.
got off and went in there and he backed into me, he technically, I guess, pushed the disc into me.
I'd assume that he pretty much walked off the disc into you and then fell off the disc at this point, trying to avoid the hands grasping.
I was off the disc already when the
Oh, you
thing
were, I
grabbed me.
guess.
Yeah.
So pretty much you would fall back onto this. So the disc is between you two. So at this point, I will allow you guys
too
to
much
grab
weight
onto
for it,
the
aren't we?
disc.
Okay.
Though, if you guys grab onto it, it's gonna save you slightly a bit more than you just plummeting to your death.
Good.
Can the bear grab?
Out of character, it can save one of you.
Yeah, I know,
It
weight
could
wise.
save one of you.
But
And it's probably safer to save Rave than it is Vindabran.
I mean,
Just
yeah.
saying.
Oh, if I'm gonna start plummeting, I'm gonna end up into a spider and just latch onto a wall.
That's boring though.
That's boring though.
That's
And
also
like-
saving my own life,
You
which
could
is
also
kind of, you know,
just take the damage
number
and
one.
soak it through your bear form.
soak fall.
Oh,
You
no, I
said
was
soak
saying-
falling to your death.
Kill the other person.
I could
and
tank
take
it.
take the disc for yourself.
Save
That's what I
the
was saying.
bear, kill Rave.
And you
Concentration on
couldn't
the
just be a
disc.
tiny spider, could you? You just couldn't
Well, we
be a
were going.
tiny
I was
spider.
going to, and then I was gonna, because
Hey, it's a great plan.
The funny part is
The
you eventually
plan-
turned into a tiny spider.
It's a great plan.
yeah, I know, right?
All roads lead to tiny spiders.
Okay then. So who's grabbing onto the disc and who's plummeting at this
I mean,
point?
Ray will try to grab it.
Okay then.
But
Yeah,
the
I'm
disc
gonna-
doesn't really have an anchor point. It's just like a free float.
So here's the thing, it floats. So technically, if I'm correct how it works, it floats over objects. So technically it would just slowly start to plummet. So how the way I would say it is if you can grab onto it, you can then jump off to it to whichever side you wish to jump to.
All right, sure, a little quick grab. Yeah, Ray with his opposable thumbs will try.
I'm straight up going like giant wolf spider, and I'm making a web.
Okay
I'm
then.
just gonna shoot up.
With your druid ability, I'll just say you make it just because it's a wolf spider. You've done it a multitude of times and turned into it. You're used to the form by now. You should be able to pull something like that off. Rave, you get a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Oh, goody.
I was gonna say,
9.
can I help him?
For fuck's sakes.
Hmm.
I'm
I don't know
gonna
how long he's gonna hang there, but if I
Hey.
can make a web under him, I'm gonna do
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna give you a slight bonus, which will make you pass just because you have cat claws, which give you extra grip.
I do have cat claws.
So you luckily barely grab onto the edge of the disc with literally your claws digging into it, luckily, as you're just dangling at this point, as the disc is slowly starting to float down the about 100-foot drop.
What?
I try to get myself balanced back onto ground, or well, I suppose drawbridge or whatever is stable surface.
Yeah. Does the bridge like actually just like drop out, or is it destroyed, or is it
So,
going to come back up?
When it comes to the bridge on your side, it has
Mhm.
plummeted. When it comes to the bridge on their side, it still has the 2 ropes on it. It's pretty much the other half of it collapsed and fell down, while the other one is kind of like up and downish. So it's pretty much a 10-foot jump with a bit of wobbliness.
Hmm. So Rave came back to our side of the chasm, correct?
I would assume. Are you? Who's drawing? Rave is drawing.
I'm
So
just
which
trying to
way are you
help out
going,
with the.
Rave?
This is what the drawbridge is like.
Yeah.
All right. So I will start tapping on Torm to grab Rave. If he's on our side, to pull him back up.
I am not on your side.
Okay.
I'm on the other
Yep.
side. The bridge is that.
Can I help in any way to get you up
Uh,
with spider climb and whatever strength I
I'm
have
just
to?
trying to climb it.
Hit him with your butt rope.
I do have the tabaxi things where I can just.
Just you see
I,
some
uh,
silk coming out of my ass. Just grab that.
I have the.
yeah, you have climb.
I do have cat claws, which means I just have a climbing speed of
Ah.
20. I just climb, so I don't.
Okay, that's not as fun.
So you
Yes.
just start climbing back up. Okay, at this point though, luckily not everything's fucked at this point. Now, when it comes to A team, though, you hear a crash and then a bunch of zombies just going off in the distance behind you as you see pretty much your guys. As from how I understand the illusion is, it's pretty much blocking off the side view of you guys.
It's the
correct?
whole thing. It's like a cube
It's-
of like.
okay, so it's the whole thing. So you pretty much just hear a bunch of zombies going off in the distance, as well as the drawbridge just snap.
What are the odds
Um,
the zombies walk off the bridge?
Well, as you're noticing this at this point, since you have the dark vision, you see the arms flailing, but they're not moving off the wall. At this point. Now then, A team, you will notice the large figure moving this way. At this point. Slowly, as it's just limping in that direction. Okay then.
Shit's
So-
about to go down.
B team, what are you doing at this point as your plan got fucked? It
Yeah.
seems.
All right. Torm, toss Feek over to the rest of them.
Trust me.
Okay. Torm has a 20 strength. Feek is 40 pounds. I'll see what he can do.
It's like an
Luckily,
assist more than.
luckily,
Yeah.
the silent image is still technically covering the bridge.
Oh yeah, he easily just grabs Feek by the scruff and just fucking flings him to the other side of the drawbridge at that point.
How big is the gap?
10 feet.
The gap at this
10 decent?
at this point is 10 feet. Yeah, so you can get a running jump over there.
Without being seen.
Well, yeah, of course, but you know, there's always
I think our
downsides.
stealth is near gone, but anyway.
Yeah, at this point,
Audibly.
Arlo's going to ask Torm to toss him over too.
Okay, then Torm is going to do the same thing. You weigh less than Feek, so it's going to be easier to see. He just chucks you as well.
Woo!
No effort at all. And with luckily you and Feek, you weigh enough where the what's left of the drawbridge is kind of like a bit bouncy, but it's stable enough for you two to grab onto the rope and slowly move towards the gate. At this point, as you just see the hands just trying to claw at something at this point. Though it seems like some of them are starting just to slow down, kind of just get groggier, and then just slowly move back into place.
Hell,
The bear fucking freaked out. Where's the bear?
well, he's a spider now. He transitioned. Let's go. Let's get out of this damn hallway.
Do we need to get the spider in here? Where's the spider?
I'm right behind you.
Oh, fire!
This one hairy little
I
leg
really
taps
hope
your
it's
shoulder.
druid.
No, this is their zombie spider defense.
I know.
I'm a beautiful purplish hued spider.
Do
just
we
for
see the
record
lumbering
still.
loof coming at us?
Not at this point though. You hear do the
I don't like the sound of that. What
At
about the
this point.
ribbon? He's stuck on the outside.
so who's running through the gateway at this point? Because I'm assuming that you guys are kind of holding on to the pretty much the what's left.
I'm
of
just
the
on the
drawbridge at
side.
this
Yeah, I
point.
was gonna stay on the side if I need to.
Yeah, I'll grab Feek and try and clear what's left of the bridge for Torm to jump on and possibly run to the safety.
Okay then, Arlo, as you kind of move in slowly towards the walkway area, it was pretty, since your keen eyesight in the dark, it was pretty instant when you notice pretty much Vin going through it. As you pretty much kind of accidentally walk into a little bit too far, you notice that you don't set them off at all. So what are you doing at this point?
Arlo will catch Rave's attention and just go hands. Nate.
I'm following you. I'm following.
And Arlo will scuttle on through to the other side
Okay, so
to
Arlo,
get a lay of the land.
Arlo is through. Vin, can you change to a what's it called? A spider as well now? Okay then.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Vin, if you want to, you could just climb on top and go over the wall if you really wanted to.
Out in the open.
Is the wall made of clawing hands?
No, the wall.
Like the actual wall.
It's
Yeah.
the wall. It's only the gateway itself that has this what looks to be mass just stitched into the wall itself.
Gotcha.
At this point, now, if you want to go over, stealth check from you, real fast, just to see if
They have pretty
the
good stealth.
they do have pretty good stealth, and plus skeletons have pretty shit perception. So
+4.
Ooh.
so you just kind of like scuttle real fast. You
7.
notice a skeleton walking by to see what's going on. You wait, and then a scuttle right past it. So you're over the wall at this point right here. Though luckily
Okay.
you do notice the large mass just slowly just walking over with its giant crossbow at this point.
I am essentially trying to keep as much close to because this side of the wall is fine, right? Where it is, like it's only the gate that has fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only the gate that has fingers. at
Yeah.
this
So I'll be quotes as close to the wall and safety aside, trying to make sure Arlo doesn't get too far away from us because I'm trying to keep essentially 5 feet of the 15-foot 3 square on us. The rest going through the gate hole to still give the cover for the Revenant to get to us until he arrives. Until he arrives, I
So-
can't move.
Thane will jump through the gate at this point, which he makes that easily. So he jumps through it at this point, kind of latching onto it, and then he's just gonna walk through the gateway without disturbing the undead as well. Feek is with you at this point, and it's just you and Feek at the drawbridge at this point.
Oh, we went through.
Oh, you're going through it. The
Yeah, Arlo said, go through now, go through. And I said, okay.
Okay then. If once you go through it though, gonna need you to make a dex save. as
Arlo!
Thane once again.
Just like
Neither
the
small
tunnel,
nor undead.
no
Yeah.
touch.
15.
It was less the point of small and you being, you,
Slightly dead.
Arlo.
Oh,
Near
Okay
dead.
then.
I'm mostly alive.
Luckily,
You're
though,
death's
Ray-
door at this point.
As you pretty much have Feek as a football, as luckily you pass the save as you're just pushing through the gate, leaping through it at this point, avoiding the hands.
That was fun. Let's do it again. Yeah.
Hand on the mouth. Hand on the mouth.
As you're holding his mouth, he's going to draw a card real fast.
You bastard.
Bastard.
Haven't won yet.
He got through the gate, which was pretty scary. That counts as a victory.
I'm waiting. And
Does
once
anything
Revenant
happen?
Buddy comes with us, then
Yeah, but-
we'll.
Yeah, pretty much once you two jump through the gate, it will slowly just go back to being inert. Though at this point, as you jump through, I'm going to need you to roll a stealth check with disadvantage at this point, as you pretty much had to rush pretty fast to get by those hands without being grappled.
6.
6.
Would it be a disadvantage even though they're invincible, kind of?
Not at this point,
For
considering...
sound.
Yeah, it would be the sound more or less. As pretty much A-team, you notice that the zombies change their kind of just like shambling around to slight attention to something that was disturbed and slowly start making their way in that direction.
That's fantastic for us.
No,
it is
isn't.
great for you.
Arlo's gonna
For
use
us.
For
minor
18.
illusion to make a sound by these stairs over here.
Okay, the stairs right over there.
Yes.
I need to roll something real fast. Where did my D20 go? Oh, I just had it. There it is.
My DC is 14, if that matters.
Not really checking to see if they don't acknowledge it or not. It's more or less who acknowledges at this point. And at this point, you'll notice a few of the skeletons over here will start making their way towards the stairs, as well as the skeleton into investigating the noise from the wall itself.
I help Rave back up and
So at this point, from what you can see over here, it looks like the remnants of what looked to be an old stable with all the wood itself rotted out completely, with only a few bits of stone wall left here and there. Enough to pretty much get cover in a few spots if necessary, but not a whole lot. Now you will notice that there are a few rusty arrows and broken arrows scattered about here. Looked like somebody tried, avoid getting, becoming a pincushion using this walls earlier.
I'm just as long as Revenant Guy is with us and Feek.
Okay then.
and
I mean,
spiders on its own.
Yeah,
that's
it's
right.
just we essentially are walking with a
Congratulations,
like
Rezo.
this.
Congratulations to you as well, my friend. Congratulations to you.
I think
I
I
can.
think we're in a trap there, AJ.
I don't know. We're not Rezo.
Oh, that's Rave. Why are you drawing shit?
That's
that's
the
you.
minor illusion. That's our-
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
so-
thought we set them into a pit trap.
I thought I was dying here.
As Rezo, as you start pretty much moving forward at this point, as you pretty much kick what looks to be a pair of arms sticking out of the ground, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw at this point.
16.
Not bad, as you luckily avoid it perfectly.
Is this guy up here not wandering off?
Okay then, so as you get to this point, you will notice this zombie over here chained to the wall with what looks to be a collar around its neck.
Oh, sweet. How much length does he look like he has?
It looks like he has perfectly about 5 foot of length. So he has pretty much the radius of right here.
Excuse me.
Pretty much got 10.
Go around him.
just gonna go over here real quick.
and step on another trap.
1 square. Can you go back to where you started and go 1 square at a time, please? You get into the fun zone now.
The fun zone.
Rezo, I'm gonna need you to stop again,
Mu-
buddy.
Motherfucker.
Hey, don't worry about it. There's a lot of hands over in this area. A lot of hands.
I
I
don't-
want to know how many hands?
No.
We should check for traps. I think
You
that's what
should
we're
be.
supposed to be
You
doing.
should be checking for traps, as you can see what
Yeah.
looks to be a multitude.
Oh
of
Jesus!
onto you at this point, as it looks like they just made a pretty much. I wouldn't say a wall, but just pretty much a giant snag. At
Slab.
this point. And
Bunker.
you make 1 point under the saving throw as you get grappled at this point by the hands as they start grabbing onto your legs aggressively. Now, luckily at this point, they can't do a whole lot to you. No,
And
they are
I'm
make-
still invisible.
You're still invisible, but you're classified as restrained now.
You just have to make your athletics checks to get out of there. or something.
Breaking free wouldn't break my
No.
invisibility
Nope.
either.
It would not.
I have no idea where you are, do I?
No, you do not. You just see.
I mean,
Actually-
hands just pulled out of nowhere.
Give me a perception check, considering the hands are grabbing onto something. So you might have an idea where he's at.
I'm gonna check my tail and see if they're trying to snatch it.
Look for the hands that aren't wiggling wildly that seem to be gripping something. Why did we expect anything?
Nah, those hands are acting real weird at the moment.
Fuck it.
At this point, Rezo, you're pretty confident that Indra died somehow during the mission. He probably fell off the bridge because you haven't heard from him and he's not helping you.
Bummer.
What?
Anything.
You didn't hear us move? You should have seen the Revenant jump and then just disappear into a moving illusion somewhat.
I imagine
And-
we've heard all your shit and we're just using
And I was
it
gonna say,
for-
Oh,
doesn't,
yeah.
doesn't the
They-
spider have blind sense?
They hear you. He doesn't know where Indrid's at.
Oh no, we have no idea where Edward's at now.
So just tell me whenever I can make athletic
Okay,
checks.
then.
I imagine I'm going to fail the first couple.
Yeah. So at this point, this zombie over here will start making its way towards the commotion. So once it gets to here, you can make your first athletics check to try to escape. That will not pass, my good sir. As pretty much at this point, how smart is the zombie?
Not
characteristically pretty fucking dumb.
It's pretty
Do
fucking
something as a
stupid.
bonus action.
Here's like my. Oh, what are you doing as your bonus action?
Sort of like tossing a couple of ball bearings away.
Dink, dink. Okay, with that, because I wasn't sure exactly what he was gonna do with you. He's gonna slowly walk away and check out whatever this noise is over here at this wall, and investigate it for a second, as best as a zombie can investigate something, which is
Can
pretty
I
much.
do? Can I do another check to see if I hear the ball bearings?
Yes, you can. This time with advantage, considering you see the arm flailing and you hear ball bearings. Unless the arms have bells on them, then that's weird. Which,
It's a good thing I have advantage
They weren't
because the
jingling
first one
before.
was the 5.
second one was all
12.
12 with all the pluses.
Yes.
Plus
Wait, how
one.
many plus?
One.
Yeah, I get a +1. Yeah.
Okay.
All
I was
the
just
pluses.
wondering. All the pluses. You never know.
I rolled
So that-
over half. Like
That's good enough to notice that you can notice some of the hands grasping on to what looks to be something weird, and some of them tugging at what looks to be, you know, something that like shouldn't be there, but they're definitely tugging on it. It's trying to pull away.
No, they're just practicing their mime act.
Yeah, I think.
Very convincing. But yeah,
Piece
Spaz,
of
what do you
paper.
expect for level 4?
Just roll a bunch of puppets. Okay. Oh wow, your blind sight's only 3. Okay then. So at this point, what are you doing with the pretty much person that's stuck inside the hands at this point?
So it looks like they're gripping something. I see them struggling. I can't attack. But could I like start slicing away at the hands?
That will count as an attack. I can't attack, but can I start chopping?
I mutilate.
I'll do a medicine check.
I'll do a medicine check.
I was a
I
doctor
very-
in a former
I
life.
very precisely just start removing hands.
Can I
Help
use
him.
Can I use the aid by giving him advantage by going, "You can do it, buddy."
Listen, man. I don't do.
If you don't do it, I'm gonna leave you here to die.
I do the me thing now. I don't really have help the group things.
Whisper evil nothings into his ears.
While you're figuring this out, I'll be right back. Oh, do you need some?
Could I make him sell his soul to get out of here?
I'll let you try.
Already
to
sold.
I'll let
Just
you
your
try
old
to.
dad.
Oh wait, yeah, his soul's already taken. I'm sorry.
Oh god
Yeah,
damn
you
it!
know the squirrel.
The squirrel.
Oh,
the
that's
squirrel-
right. And I said I wouldn't fuck with it. That's right. Shit. Now I have to save it. I have to
Now I
save him
can't
now.
do
Shit. Rizzo, what the fuck?
Bring on to my ankles.
Well, move. Do better. Spaz is gone. I'm gonna get.
I'm still here at the moment.
Oh.
I'll let you finish this out, and then we'll take
yeah.
a break at the hour.
Advantage on athletics because he's helping.
I don't know how I'm
Just
helping
grab
you.
his hand and start pulling.
Moral support.
Just start grabbing onto the figure and just start just yanking.
You gotta find something.
How
around
about
there.
this? You stab Rezo in the chest.
That would.
That's an attack.
As
That's
a
an attack,
distraction.
Spaz.
It is an attack.
No, I'm
but
going
he's
to.
the
I'm
bait.
gonna. The max range on a dagger is 60 feet. I have a dagger. I'm gonna chuck it over here.
I'd count that as
Right.
an attack.
It would be.
Oh, what am I attacking? The wall?
Yes,
Wall.
walls have ACs and hit points.
Here's
Pretty
a ball
much-
bearing. Throw the
Pretty
head.
much the way
Alright.
I
I'm
take
gonna-
invisibility and how it works is if you do like a sudden motion, pretty much like if you like besides like at best like running, it'll break it because that seems to be what like breaks it is either like stabbing something or casting a spell, which is like a lot of motions.
Yeah, no, you're good.
That's how I'll take it.
I'm just gonna grab him and try and yank him out, I guess.
Okay then.
Can I use animal handling instead of
Can I
athletics?
use-
Come on, sweet boy.
Come on.
Do you have bacon?
Do you have bacon? That could work.
I have a bag of oats that weighs 10 pounds.
Hey,
Your boyfriend's
hey
back?
Rizzo, how much are you willing to give up to get out of this?
Not my foot, if that's what you're asking.
Oh no, I'm not asking you that. This is Wobble asking this.
Oh god damn
Shake the bag of oats.
it! Quiet.
I could get you out of this if you just want to.
Working on it myself with Indrid.
Yes, the strong independent type. Funny. I'll talk to you in like a minute or so. As he slowly starts whistling.
So do I have advantage on my athletics check?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Can I roll it now or do I have to wait?
You can roll it now.
All right.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Yes!
Hey!
Yes!
That would have been even worse if you rolled the one. You would have just fell
Fall
into the
over
rest
in
of
a
the
puddle.
room,
Yeah.
and they just
You
like
would have
start
pulled me
suffocating
to
you.
it. Yeah.
the complete fucking plan with the rogues is just failing every.
I would've
Almost, I
snapped
changed my
it.
mind. Help!
I imagine Arlo can see most of this too. He can't.
You can see the hands grasping at something,
Mhm.
and and one of the things you do notice as pretty much like you grab onto like his like arms and just like pull Midrid, you see like one of the hands just break off and is still holding on to something.
Deal with that later.
Rezo's hand or the fucking
No, the zombie hand is like
Okay.
detached and still holding onto the invisible leg, and it's like a floating hand that's
Oh,
just
I
going.
thought it
There.
was like
There's just there's just
grabbing his arms.
Rezo's
and,
lost
like,
his hand. Yes.
but yeah,
Damn.
there's just a floating leg at this point. But yeah. Okay then. You made it out of that fucking pain in the ass trap.
All right, follow me. Hold on. Hold on to my tail.
I'm going to be looking
Find the tail.
now.
Okay then.
It's a new party
At-
game. Find the tiefling tail.
At this point, I need to step away for a second.
Okay.
So I will allow you guys to
Me too.
mend your plans for a second. Unless
The plan's working great.
Let's
I don't know
just go
what
on
you
a
guys
quick-
are talking about.
let's just
Yeah.
go on a quick break actually.
All right.
How long is a quick break?
5 minutes.
However
10 if
long
it
we
really
want.
needs.
Right back.
Yeah,
Cool.
honestly. Okay then.
I mean, the plan.
Crazy.
You got about a dozen zombies in the courtyard.
Mhm. We're
Yeah.
planning to just bypass it because I thought at first you told us that we have to like actually control
So
this
you
portion.
can like, try to skip the courtyard. The only thing is mattering of how you get in the keep at that point then. Because mattering on what you do and plus also getting out of the keep's gonna be a thing as well.
Yeah.
Because once the necromancer's dead, they're just untamed undead pretty much. And they're just gonna be wandering.
Oh, I'm just imagining what we do is we just get those little frying pans and spoons and going, here, zombie, ding, 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 you know, bring them over to a trap and just watch them fall into pits or something that we dig.
Worry about that when the time comes.
I'm surprised nobody has investigated the wall yet.
I did. I said, is there any hands on the wall? Because I don't want to put my butt against the wall to get fucking...
No. I mean like
This
getting up on top of the wall itself. And
Oh, well, we kind of transitioned out over after I kind of...
Mhm. Now, considering you're kind of standing on the wall, I'll give you this view, Vinderbran.
Okay.
So that's what you can see.
How about... No, we'll get into it when the gameplay starts, I guess.
This is your time to plan.
Well, my intent is to just keep track with them. And if it's... if there's going to be a lot of zombies on top, then I'll go over to the side of the wall, just following along with the side of the wall.
I like how much this has failed and succeeded for you guys at this point.
It's mostly failed.
It's failed.
Should have just
but,
stayed as a spider the whole fucking time.
you know, like
Yeah.
But if it wasn't me, it would have been somebody else. So.
you guys got past the worst trap, I would say, in the courtyard, which was the fucking
Arrow
death drop.
slits, yeah. Oh, the murder drop.
Oh, the skeletons in the thing, they're only a problem if they notice you. Now, if they notice something and they start shooting, they won't stop until they run out, and they'll just start fucking peppering the entire courtyard. The zombies should survive. Though they're only zombies. They're replaceable. Preferably with your guys' corpse.
From where you're at, hidden in the illusion, use your minor illusion to make the other zombies look like people.
You could do that, but with the skeletons just start firing out everywhere.
Yeah. If they're just shooting randomly, then yeah, that
I
would
mean,
be
I
fine.
wouldn't expect them to fire
like our-
everywhere.
Yeah, that's like our Hail Mary.
And just to give you an idea, the tower itself is, the way I described it, it's about 40 feet tall. There's no
Okay.
openings at the bottom to enter.
Yeah.
And for the most part, you'll notice that there would seem to be, just from how it's structured, probably 3 floors on it. And I would say every so often you can see what looks to be a skeleton hand just like clawing through the hole every so often, just trying to get out.
Well, I'm not going in there.
I mean, we're doing our.
That was the. I can't.
You can't now.
I already burned through 2 beast shapes.
I got rid of his other beast shape. I'm pretty happy, honestly.
I mean, I know we're doing the shuffle luffle going on.
Yeah, we're just going
We're just
along
gonna
the,
take a
the
short
top
rest
wall.
right here.
Nope. We are. I mean, by the way, we do not pause at all. Essentially, during this whole thing, we are moving because I only have
Yeah.
10 minutes on that image.
Okay, then. And at this point, with how long your image has been up, I would say you have like about 5 minutes left, honestly.
Oh, that's fine. We should be able to make it to the door.
You
Should.
think.
Okay, then. But at this point, is everybody ready to get back into it?
We're working on it, man.
Okay, then. Let's not clear the courtyard, they said. It will be fine, they said.
Seemed legit.
Okay, I think it would still be worse if we were fighting all these things. I will admit, big monstrous thing
Oh,
with
yeah.
ballista and arrow shoots
Oh,
and
here's
grippy
the
hands.
Especially without our tank.
Fighting it would suck.
Yeah.
There are a couple ways of making it easier, though, and that would use up most of your guys' spell slots.
Mm.
I prefer
Or just
cheesy.
run.
Mm-hmm.
Or just run and Misty step down from the wall.
We're doing the speed run, boys. Just like trying to glitch it out.
But
Mhm.
my guess is we technically would be moving at this point in a semi-straight line. In this way, Arlo, do you want us to go against the wall, or do you want us to go like where would you?
Probably against the wall.
All right. Are you going to go in front?
I'll go in front, yeah,
All right.
because I have the best sight, and I'll be looking for traps.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Somebody's doing it finally.
Hey, I started after I got grabbed.
I
got a
started
For the
after
second
going-
time.
I started after setting off all the traps.
So I'll move this along with us every.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and keep pace with them too on top of the wall, unless there's a ton of zombies along.
There's nothing on the wall that would notice you.
Okay, I'll just follow along from the top. I'll also be checking for traps too. No.
Fake the sneak.
And are we also back on AJ?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
Just talking.
No.
Yeah.
We've been on for a bit. You're good.
Okay.
Good.
Walking.
Spaz, I can't go any further than where I'm at. Oh, I see. Oh,
I
thanks.
know. You were on the other side of the dynamic lighting because there is an upper level of that wall.
Right on.
I'm just imagining Arlo every so often is like poking his head through to like look around. Is like, oh,
If you've ever seen a deer stalking tent where it literally looks like a square. Oop.
it's a square and you can see through it.
Yeah.
I know what you're going for with this
Yeah.
island image. I just imagine it really funny. It's like even though like you guys can see it through, Arlo's just sticking his head through, just like, okay, everything's good.
Oh, everything's shit. What are you talking about?
It's better than what it could be, considering the big guy is now inspecting where you guys used to be now.
We're doing fine.
Mhm.
You
How
are
do we
doing
do
fine.
this?
Now, here's the thing, though. There's now this guy,
Mhm.
And then you now will notice the other portion
The
of
other
the
portion.
hands. Yes, the other portion of hands. Get all your portions.
Well, he's chained to
Wait,
the wall.
what?
He's the problem.
And
Wait.
I will release them because you'll notice them now because Arlo, you're paying attention for this trap and you already saw them. So you'll notice the hands pretty much, for the most part, surrounding this one zombie change the wall
Mm-hmm.
within a fair reach of it.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think we want to go a bit south, and then we'll just walk. I can see. So where is he chained to? Is he chained to like this wall over here?
He's chained to this corner right here, and pretty much he can move to right here, and right here.
Yeah.
That's pretty much his movement.
Is this guy chained as well, or is he just a free
No,
floater?
he's a free floater.
All right. All right. Let's go around this wave of wavers, and also the huggy fella.
Hockey fella.
I'm just doing the like follow, keeping sneak in my arms. I mean, I might put my hand off his mouth by now.
I'm just
but-
imagining Vin. You're just scuttling up the wall and going around the corner, pretty much.
Yeah.
Are you jumping on the guy?
Is the door locked?
The door is locked.
I can't see anything from after that. I don't know if anybody else can.
Well, it's Vin. I need to move your main token.
Oh, gotcha.
Hold
To
on.
flirt
That's
with
why I
the
can only
door.
see some stuff.
You want to attempt to flirt with the door. Roll
I want
me
to
a
seduce the door.
roll me a seduction check.
Nat 20.
Can I use charm person?
No, you have to just give me a straight on persuasion.
No,
check.
I'm just fucking with you. I
No,
would
no,
like to try and
no.
open the door though.
Oh, I really wanted you to roll a persuasion check to see if it worked.
Oh, I
I'm
mean,
dead, but it's been doing.
He's not gonna waste his 20 on that.
Can I see anything over, or is this like a blocked off
Oh,
interior?
this is blocked off. Now, one of the
Okay.
things you'll notice for the fort, which is a bit odd, right here and right here on these two walls, you'll notice what looks to be arrow slits, but they're boarded up.
From the outside or from the inside?
On the inside, they look like they're boarded up. You can see the boards, and they're very tightly packed, pretty much for the most part, making it impossible to see through them.
I
But
think I have a crowbar.
if you want to,
I say,
No,
don't
and
ask
be
how they nailed
quiet.
the wood into stone. Don't ask.
that's gonna be.
I'm still trying to open the door.
So, are you seducing it, or are you pulling out those lock?
I rolled my.
You rolled persuasion.
Can I have advantage at because Rezo's my wingman?
Nah, the door is not fascinated with you.
That's cool. I'll pull out the thieves' tools.
The door knows far better doors than you.
Can I just drop down from
Oh.
the ceiling right here in between everybody?
We're all invisible.
Your wood wasn't good enough. Not hard enough.
It's the tail. I'm gonna thieves' tool it.
Yep. Show that door that you're worth it.
Yeah, fingers.
Oh no.
I don't like that look.
14.
I 14. You know.
It's not bad.
So as you're just messing around with it, you're just like, I'll show you, you fucking bitch. As pretty much you hear as your lockpick snaps.
What?
With a 14, dang.
Do I hear a tiny tick?
I
do hear a
imagine I
tiny
ran
tick.
into him. Yeah.
At this point, you guys looking at it, you'll notice like oh wait, I guess you wouldn't know the set of lockpicks floating around.
Yeah,
See?
we probably see the remaining.
Oh, I can see him.
Do you want me to try?
They come into my blind sight.
Yeah, mate, go for it. I'll give you a hand though, mate, since I already did it before. The first tumbler's a little tricky.
Okay, giving him a hand with advantage. A 21 will open up the main door.
But Rezo already has a hand around the ankle.
Still
3 in the hand is worth.
Hey,
one
hey,
in the-
don't joke
Tush.
around about that hand. That might come in like use.
In
there.
handy?
It's my ankle monitor.
handy.
Ha, ha, ha,
Hey.
ha. Roll me a d4, Rave.
Okay.
Take that in damage.
3.
You vicious mockery yourself.
Oh, I did hardcore damage.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's nasty damage. For vicious mockery, at least, that's nasty.
That's something funny happened, but yeah. You guys walk in at this point, or the door's open. If you wish to walk in or not, it's up to you. But what are you doing at this point?
Looking for traps.
Oh, you've learned.
Yeah, that thing. I'm gonna do
Surprising
that
you
too.
check before you open up the door.
That's for cowards.
That's for.
Well, he
That's
asked
for
very
cowards.
nicely. The door. Are you trapped? Are you trapped?
Hey, remember
Are
that-
you booby
Yeah,
trapped?
I asked for consent.
It didn't give it to you. Also, Reza, you remember that last door that you locked or tried to open up and got shot after because you didn't check for traps?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, you
so
went down hard for that one.
at this point, you see this small opening at this point of the room. It's very dark in here. There's no light at all. You do see the brazier in the back, though, with your dark vision, luckily enough, and what seems to be a room that goes further back this way.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, I can't see through the wall yet.
I think you have to go in.
Oh, I'm
that's-
Vin still.
That's
That's fine.
odd. You guys, dynamic lighting's off.
I'm in. I mean,
I just
Well,
Don't stop storming into the damn place, damn it.
You don't tell me how to live my life.
Good luck storming the castle.
I'm gonna delete fucking tokens soon.
I was gonna say, can you make Vince tiny so I can just keep it there for vision?
At this point, I'm just gonna. You should have access to the spider still. I'm gonna give you.
Does the spider have sight though?
spider vision.
Given the spider sight, you should be able to see through the spider now.
Spider token. Give me
Okay,
sight
perfect, thanks.
beyond sight.
Okay then.
I do have blind sight too, so that'll help. Hopefully.
Okay then. But this is what you guys see at this point. Now, Rezo, before you guys walk in, you check in for traps. So roll an investigation check.
Investigation. 23.
Oh,
Ooh.
I rolled a 17.
As you guys look around, there's luckily no hands attached to the floor.
Yeah.
As you don't see any traps at all in this nice little room. Now, at this point, are you guys going to be shutting the door behind you, or are you going to be leaving it open?
Yes. Shutting
Maybe
it.
locking.
To the first one.
Barring it.
Yeah,
Barring it, doing everything with the door.
It's amazing that the plan worked.
Take
I
the
just
hand
want to
off and put
say,
it on the handle.
Wasn't
once
the
the
pl-
door is barred, I'm just going to shake their hands and be like, we did quite well for ourselves, didn't we?
wasn't the plan that you were going to go assassinate the?
Right there.
Like a-
Oh no! Oh no! No! That illusion is there. I am not dropping that shit. That is the emergency. That is
Time-
staying.
Time's up at this point.
Ah, damn it! That was 5 minutes to get all the way over here. You guys are slow.
It was more or less a maneuvering and not letting you get or making it so that you guys don't have to make stealth checks as far as you walk for noise.
Okay. I just didn't know if we still needed them in here. All right.
Pretty much, that was the reason why Arlo just knew where the hands were as well, because I just didn't care for the investigation checks and all that
So,
stuff.
all right. If you two are still invisible, why don't you scout ahead and see if there's any more danger?
All right.
Well, actually, are you doing it all right? We can't really see you. For all we know, they could be about to drop dead from blood loss or lacerations
I
or...
think they would tell
I
us
don't
that
know.
if they were.
We're actually quite fine, mate.
Oh, good.
I just really
Well, lucky
hope
truck,
that
then.
Vinny got through.
Can't
here
move
with
my
us.
token though, mate.
Get you. Oh,
Go around. Go to the right and then go up.
Okay,
For some
s-
reason, there's like a wall there.
there's no fucking wall there.
There is.
Fucking stupid dynamic lighting, bitch. Fuck. Ah.
Well, there are walls, just for some reason they're very paper thin, essentially.
Same ruling here. 1 square at a time.
I am actively investigating as I walk too.
I still can't move my token.
Move to the
Go,
right.
go to the right and then go up.
No, I can't move my
How about
token.
now? How about now?
There you go.
There we go.
Yay. You have legs again. Okay then, so, Rezo, as you first walk into this room, you do notice something odd. So, you'll notice over here are a lot of arrow slits that are boarded up very, very tightly, to the point where you can't even see anything through them. Usually you get a slight amount of light, but it's made so tightly, just nothing, pitch black in this room. But then you'll notice over here and over here, a very grayish tint, a very thin coating of what looks to be moss growing on the walls, very thickly over everything. Even this brazier over here.
Toss a ball bearing at it.
You toss the ball bearing at it, it just flies into the moss.
Does it like into the moss or does it sit on the
doesn't.
moss?
It doesn't slurp into the moss, no.
Would a nature check do anything for me here?
Give me a second to think. Would you know what it is? Yeah, I'll allow you a check.
Can Arlo see what color the moss is?
Yes, you can.
This is fucking
No more.
This
Dice
is
it
you.
is.
This is you to a T.
Would it be
It's-
brown?
It is brown.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the fact that the D&D players know what this is.
It's upsetting when people know what it is.
It's never good when people know what it is.
What have you found in there?
Moss.
All right. Do we need it for some reason?
No. Just making sure it wasn't trapped.
All right. Indrid, what do you see over there?
What do I see over here, Spaz?
Okay, then. As you walk through that door, you can see what looks to be a mess hall of sorts. Everything is torn about. What looks to be shelves that used to hold plates and everything is just completely destroyed. All tables within the room are pretty much just turned into small planks with a few things still left in piece. And the odd thing is, you'll notice the doorway that you're walking through, very large. Looks like about it could fit Vindebrand through it in his regular form pretty easily. Completely shattered and smashed to bits on the floor over here, underneath you. You're muted, Dylan.
We barred the door, right, mates?
Yes.
Aye.
Maybe I'll bar the door.
Right.
What'd you see?
It looks to be like a cafeteria or something, mate. I think there's some stairs up in the corner.
All right.
Yeah, it's stairs, mate.
Can
What
you
do you-
just stop right there?
Stairs up
As
or
you'll
stairs
s-
down?
Those stairs go up.
Okay.
So at this point, as you get around that corner, you pretty much can see what looks to be a doorway up ahead. Though one of the odd things that you notice at this doorway is there what looks to be two statues of sort. It's a bit odd because these are full metal statues of skeletons, what look to be holding up glaives, pointing towards each other, making an archway in front of the doorway itself. At this point,
All right, well, let's all stick together and go this way. I don't like the look of that rot.
the mage speaks true.
Trust the maids.
Always trust the mage.
I want to check for traps.
I've stated I'm actively checking for traps.
Very clever of you. Okay then. So, roll me an investigation check for this job.
If blind sight helps at all, just
And also
that-
to answer your
that's
question,
going to.
drawing a weapon will not cause it to break. It's when you pretty much strike something with that
Cool.
said weapon.
So I will draw my rapier. And then I rolled a 13.
Okay then. You don't notice anything odd with these stairs. You're not quite sure with that doorway. It's a bit odd, especially considering necromancer, metal skeletons. You're just from you don't at this distance, you don't need to roll an investigation check. That's trapped. It has to be, and if it's not, you're gonna be extremely disappointed as like a thief. That door's not trapped.
And where's the door, Spaz?
The door itself is right here. Oh, I'm in G. Fucking.
Must be in the. Okay. All right. So let's move along.
Token layer.
Let's stay back here.
I'll move this to token layer. As you can see down this way, the mold is covering this entire hallway as well.
Oh,
Hold on, wise man. We gotta listen. This door right here,
Right.
shady.
Well, it is rather dark.
Are you having a laugh, mate?
Well, I mean, we're not being actively tried to kill, so why not?
Well, I'm just saying maybe we should trigger it.
All right, I'll leave it up to you then.
No, like, do you have anything we could like throw at it to see if it would?
Let's see. Mm,
I don't know if I have anything that I could throw at it. Yeah, like
I could throw a torch, I suppose.
worth a
Oh.
shot, right, mate?
Also, let me know if you're lighting any of the braziers.
Okay. No. Why
I
would
don't
I?
like that question.
Nope. Nope.
Just let me know if you're doing it. They're
We can all
there.
see in the dark.
Arlo's gonna take a torch and like halfway around this, what I assume to be kind of a wall, toss it at the door, then duck behind.
Okay, then you toss it towards the doorway at this point, and actually, with light in the room, you'll actually notice more detail. On this metal door itself, you'll notice what seems to be inscribings in a language that none of you would know, to say the very least. It's very odd. You don't quite notice exactly what it means. There's a few things here and there. It looks almost like Dwarvish to some of you, but it's missing a few like key things when it comes to its grammar and stuff. It just means nonsense to all of you.
It's
reading it.
giant.
It's giant. No, it's not.
If it's giant, I can read it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not that.
But one of the odd things you'll notice is on the doorway itself, where the handle is pretty much, you'll notice a very large indentation. I believe that's the correct word. Inside of it, that is shaped like what looks to be a skull. For each one of where it looks to be a door handle, with pretty much the eyes portion of it being pushed against the each one on two sides.
All right.
Mhm.
All right, mate. What kind of a fucking fort is this, mate?
I think it's was sort of suited for the aesthetics of those who lack necromancy.
Oh,
So
Oi, Torn. You got any pointers, mate?
To be honest, I've not made it this far, so I don't quite know. But I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for him. That's a 1.
Has
a
anyone seen
one of us. One of us.
One of us.
As he's just looking around.
I've never seen a fort of this design before. It's foreign, to say the least.
And just do that. Let's because I just noticed he's on the GM layer. I've actually been moving him with you. Let's move him back to your guys' layer.
All right. So, Vinny, did anyone know where Vinny is?
Dun, dun.
do I?
As you
Yeah,
Arlo
literally
looks
right
up.
behind you.
as you feel this very like thorny spine just like poking you in the back.
Oh God, we howdy doed it. I mean, that's probably gonna freak me out enough just to kind of go debating like being the back against the wall to play, but Arlo, do I have something on my back?
Well, it's. I think you'd feel that if it's on your back, it's more just off your backside.
How big is he,
Start-
by the way?
He's
It's
Make him
a
pretty
giant
big.
spider,
he's a giant spider.
medium size.
Oh Jesus! All right,
I would say like he's about the size of a Great Dane.
That's
Oh my
gonna go-
God!
Yeah, it's a monster.
Yeah, freaking hell.
Just imagine what one of the fucking giant spiders, like the regular ones, are, who are
The
a large
large.
creature.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say, how about Creepy Vinny here, and the two rogues go out scouting ahead, see if they see anything, and then report back here.
There is a staircase we haven't gone down yet.
You know, considering that this is a Deathville, I don't want to go anywhere without knowing it's safe. Can we just have the sneaky ones and scout?
As I follow along, can I just do it like up on the wall, like not on the floor?
it on the
I don't
roof.
want to. Ceiling, roof, whatever. Away from where there might be hands grasping from the floor. From
Yeah, that should work out perfectly for you. Okay then. So once you guys get to this point, you'll notice what looks to be a large tent in it. And I would say at this point, Idrid and Rezo, you would hear what seems to be a slight humming coming from the tent itself.
Like singing or like a battery?
No, don't matter, mate.
Like the battery.
We don't need to be asking questions right now, mate. We just need to keep moving on.
You'll see a door. You'll see a doorway right here.
Kill them.
Doorway
Fuck,
right
you're
here,
right.
and also an opening over here.
Big room.
If that is the necromancer.
And he like show
Poke my head
tunes.
around the corner
Okay,
and
then.
like try and get a look inside the tent.
You would have to walk up to this point to see inside the tent.
I'm
Mate.
still invisible.
Mate,
Walk
I'm
in-
not.
Then walk in front of the tent, you fool.
I quietly walk in front of the tent and sort of.
What if we just light the tent on fire?
I'll decide if we
That's-
do that or not. Just give me
Okay
a
then.
second.
So, at this point, as you walk up to the tent slowly, freaked out by the slight humming, which sounds to be slightly singing, doesn't seem to have any sort of rhythm to it. It just seems like a hum for a hum. It probably is some sort of lullaby, but you're not quite sure, honestly. You don't.
What
know
do I see?
You don't know humans, but as you walk over and you look into, you can see what looks to be this maiden sitting on a chair, currently just sewing something. And
She look like she's chained up or anything, or does she look
let's-
like she has free
let's
reign?
give you guys a full zoom of what she looks
You know,
like.
I did just turn on the Dark Souls soundtrack.
But yes, that's what you see inside of there, as she's just humming, stitching something at the moment.
Is she cute though?
Behave yourself. Keep it in your pants.
Technically, yes, she is.
Shit.
Technically.
Does it look like she's chained up, or does it look like she's free to come and go
She's
as she
just
please?
she seems just to be sitting there humming, just stitching whatever she is up at the moment.
I would like to enter the tent without her knowing.
Back
Okay,
up
then.
a little bit.
Give me a stealth check as I look through her sheet real fast. Okay, then.
I'm a swashbuckler, boys.
Give me that stealth check.
I'm gonna be over here keeping Rezo in sight.
Actually did pretty good.
How good's pretty good.
23.
23. She can't pass that even if she rolled. Unless she rolled a 20. I'll roll just in case she gets a natural 20. Close. That's a 19. She was 1 point away from a natural 20, but not high enough. Nope. As you just sneak into the room at this point.
I just want to see what's going on in here.
Okay, then. So at this point, as you walk into this tent at the moment, it's very orderly, or very organized for the most part. You'll see over here what looks to be a bedroll, a small chair, and what looks to be a small little table over here next to the chair itself. Nothing much more inside this tent for the most part, besides what you will notice on the small table itself is a very odd and ornate lantern placed upon it. Which,
Guys, I only have a +5 to my sleight of hand, but I'm invisible.
only have a +5. So as soon as
pretty
you
good.
pretty much lift it up, it goes invisible. Poof.
You got a better sleight of hand than I do.
Is she wearing like a blindfold or?
She is actually wearing what looks to be, at first you think it's like some sort of tiara, but it actually is completely covering her eyes.
It's a veil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is her back to me?
Not really. She's kind of facing towards the doorway itself.
So that
But-
takes magic out of Okay. My sword is drawn, so I'm just gonna raise it and have it hovering like right here.
She's gonna sneeze.
Touch and stab herself in the eye.
I, both in character and out of character, would love that.
Sorry,
great.
but not sorry. It's your own damn fault. But just to give you an idea what the lantern looks like, this is what it looks like as I'm posting it in Discord real fast.
Oh. It looks spooky,
And the
but
bottom portion of it is on what looks to be a small little like rest for it at the moment. It is not lit though, as she's just stitching this thing up. And since you're close enough to it at this point, you'll notice what at first you thought she had something in her hand that she's stitching up, but at this point you can see that she's actually just adding very nice patterns to her hand of stitches.
to quote one of my players, right. So,
Lord, what's his face? is
Very
friend.
diligently, just doing it, no hesitation at all, just in and out. In.
All right, so I have the sword raised. I'm gonna just say in normal speaking volume, don't move, and nothing's gonna harm to you, lass. No harm's gonna come to you, lass.
Okay, then. She'll just sit there. She'll stop stitching and she'll look in your direction. So, can't really see anything.
Right. What you doing here, all alone?
She'll just shrug.
See, that's not really an answer, lass.
She'll shrug
what?
again.
Can you speak?
She'll shake her head no. As she kind of like pulls down her collar area of her dress a little bit, as you'll notice just stitches all around the neck.
Right. What's that lamp?
She's gonna shrug. She can only answer yes and no's, it seems.
Can I have it?
She'll shake her head no.
Oops.
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on, I'll pull out.
She'll
Shit, do
just-
I have pen and
As you
paper?
as you continue doing it, she'll just keep shaking her head frantically as you show more interest in the lamp.
Why should I trust you, lass?
She'll shrug again.
God damn it, you're not helpful.
She is not.
Stop asking yes or no's.
Rezo, come in here.
It wobbles over there.
No, don't get wobbles over here. This is my soul to bargain with.
This is my soul to bargain with.
Rezo, careful, I have my sword drawn.
I have my sword on it. It's like Ressa just
That's
walks
fair.
into it. You go. Okay, then.
So she can't talk because she is made up, I think, of many different people.
She'll
Which,
shake her head no.
No, you're
Res.
just stitched up, yes? Right.
You're muted, Shadow. I know
Are
how you
you
feel, Shadow.
friends with Lord Torn? Or the guy that repped it? No,
Torm, yeah.
Torn.
Torm.
All right, what did you want?
I wanted to take this lamp, mate, but she keeps telling me no. Also, it seems weird that she's just hanging out here while there's flesh-eating zombies running around and people die here. And
Can I
she's
make-
stitching her hand.
Can I make an Arcana check on the lamp? Try and figure out what it is or what it does.
Sure. It's pretty much only gonna really tell you if it's magical or not, honestly. Like finer details, it's not really gonna explain to you. You know, it's a lamp.
Is it magical?
You definitely think it's magical from what you can roll, though. The one odd thing that you do notice with that check, I'll say, is it looks like it's missing a bit.
I think I see what's going on here, boys. Right. Well, do you need rescuing?
She'll shake her head no.
And you don't think that's concerning that you do not need rescuing?
She'll shrug.
Are you going to try and murder us?
She'll shrug.
But
That's reassuring.
Like, you know what? Like, there's a person here and she can't see. She doesn't know how she'll react to you.
She's blind. She can't see anyway.
Yeah!
I'm just curious at the fact that she was humming earlier and she can't talk. But she was
No.
able to go.
You can vocalize without being able to talk.
Well, maybe she could do a little more like.
She could do that. She could do like the but it's not gonna be much.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. It's like.
It's the lamp keeping you
it's-
alive.
It's the zombie.
Right.
The zombie from Hocus Pocus.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Last.
Witch.
Well, I'm afraid that I can't just turn my back on you if you're not gonna promise you're not gonna hurt us.
As like she slowly brings up her hand, and like kind of just like slowly moves your rapier out of her face,
And
then
like that.
And then she does like this motion and is like, just go, just go.
Right, Rezo, we're leaving, mate.
Good plan.
I think everything's going well, Arlo, don't you?
Yeah, everything's going great, mates. Let's go. Don't look in the tent.
Don't look at the.
We're nowhere near you.
Yeah. We're just waiting.
You're scouting.
There's a staircase.
Oh, there's more
So,
stairs, mate. I hate
as
cardio.
So as you walk into this room, you notice that you're in what seems to be a tower at this point. It goes about 30 feet up, and there's actually a extremely covered in cobwebs, but a very nice chandelier hanging in the center, just dangling right there up the top.
Can I go up and check it out while still being alert for danger?
Sure, you can just start climbing it up
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
And eventually just making to it. It's a nice chandelier.
As a swashbuckling rogue, how much weight does that chandelier look like it could support?
You know,
wanna
what?
swing off the
Considering
chandelier.
Considering you are a swashbuckling rogue, I'll give you
Yeah.
roll me a swashbuckler check, which is pretty much a charisma check for
Okay.
you.
Can I use deception?
I just want a straight charisma check
Okay.
for your swashbucklingness.
Deception.
I would like to deceive the chandelier. I am only 20 pounds.
He's lying to himself this whole time.
My dice hate me because I rolled a 13.
13 plus, what is it, a 5 before?
No, that's with the plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the plus. You've swung off a bunch of chandeliers. This is an older one, so you're not sure, but you're confident you can probably get one good swing in on it.
Oh man, this is the human LRS6 model. Can't hold the weight, but the tensile strength's really good for those long arching swings, mate.
No idea what you just said.
It's all right, mate.
And
See
he's
that
the
witch
wizard.
back there? That was spooky.
And pretty much as you do that, like the humming gets back to just going on.
Wish you keep moving, mate.
We should keep moving. That fucking chick's scary.
Wasn't there a door in that room as well?
Oh, there's two doors. There's
Two doors.
there's one over here, and there's one right over here.
Okay. So there.
And at this point, assuming you're continuing up the stairs, as you can see what looks to be the spider just like slowly, just like rocking back and forth on the chandelier at this point, just like wee.
You muted, Dylan.
Oh man, it's great fun, isn't it? We need to put like a bell or like a ribbon on you or something, because honestly, sometimes mate, you spook me.
I have bells.
You just see this giant spider just swinging off a chandelier.
Like reactionally, mate. Like one of these days, it's bound to happen.
Just blast. Okay, then.
It's not a
I
black.
already had a couple of horse hooves in my face the other
Indra.
day. So
As you continue walking up these stairs at this point and you get to the turn, you see this doorway or this door right here. Now, it catches you a bit off guard, but you notice what this doorway, it's made out of metal. And it has what looks to be a plaque that used to be on it that's now right here. As you can notice, the door itself is dented in about a good foot outwards in your direction. In multiple places, just dented right there.
I take the plaque.
interesting.
I take the plaque. This plaque has more weird writing on it.
God, I throw away the plaque.
Oh, God.
Worthless.
As you pretty much throw the plaque as it kind of like clatters to the ground, you'll just, as you go up to the door, you'll just hear like some like very light, just like as you just hear sounds to be like just subtle, just scratching on the door.
Would I be able to see it with blind sight?
No, you can't
Up at
see
the
through
door?
You can't see through the door with that.
I don't know how blind sight works in that. I don't know if it was just like a literally anything or if it's just
Sometimes
The
it's
way-
on smell.
the way-
can't see
Yeah,
through things.
the way I run
I wouldn't say
blind
full
sight
cover.
is you know where a creature's at, but if there's something obscuring it, like a wall or something, you don't get it. It's just pretty much it lets you
Okay.
know where something it's at. It doesn't give you details of it though.
Okay.
But yeah.
Now, years and years of roleplay has taught me to avoid this situation. But
Don't open that door.
I'm going to try and open that door.
Okay then. Roll me a thief's tool check. And I believe your thief's tool is a +5.
Yes.
A 1.
11.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Jesus.
As you're just messing around at this door and like you're listening for it, but you hear like every so often, like when you think you got it, like
Oh, wait,
like
hey, on the other side of the door, mate. I'm trying to concentrate.
as like the scratching just gets slightly, it stops for a second, and then it gets louder.
Oh, right, mate. You can stay in there forever for all I care.
Okay then.
I'm close to just coming over there and like slapping the thieves' tools out of her hands, going down.
Oh fuck, that's a natural 20. Okay. Then.
The door's
No,
open.
I left already.
Oh no, that was rolled when you said that. So as pretty much that comes out of your mouth, you just hear this odd silence for a second as like whatever you think whatever was in there, you made it sad. Until you just hear this loud banging noise as you see the rusty hinges of this door shatter off the wall as the door comes flying towards you at this point. As I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I use my phase step instead?
That is a bonus action, not a reaction.
All right. A dex save. I don't really even know if I want to use my dice anymore.
I don't know, honestly. I
Roll
feel like
20's not
everybody's
great
against
either.
you.
I mean,
against you.
sometimes. It's...
So as you're like, fuck, as just the door slams into you. As you're now on your ass with the door on you. And at this point, Rezo,
I'm still invisible.
as if I can fucking see it at this point. As you see this thing just kind of walking out of the room, just like looking frantically around.
Oh shit.
And that's a 17. As its eyes, as like its ear just twitches slightly, and it slowly turns its gaze at Vin. As it just leaps at you.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
then. I'm gonna need you to roll initiative at
Oh
this
no.
Ever-
Arlo, I mean,
Here
yeah, this
we
is good.
go.
Arlo, I've got dice. Do you want to play some dice? I mean, unless we
I
heard the
imagine
unless
you
we
guys
heard the
would've
bang
heard
bang.
The door. You
Oh, I'm
probably
pretty sure
would've
we're
heard
not
the
that
door.
far away.
I have no idea how far away we are.
We're in hallways and stuff, so there's echoes, I would imagine.
Oh, lucky for you.
You're only about 100 feet away.
It's only like
A
2.
metal door slamming down on top of Indrid might
Yeah, that.
might do it.
Technically, Indrid's still invisible too.
He
Oh, yeah.
is, and he has a door on top of him.
It's just
And
poor Vinny
run.
who's visible.
It's just the spider on the chandelier. So, Indrid,
Swinging.
actually, let me roll something real fast because you got hit pretty hard by that door. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage just to the face.
Could I not, though?
My
It's
precious.
a little
Bill.
less than average.
Okay. Is this creature obviously hostile?
Yes.
Look at it.
It's obviously just
Look
looking
at me!
back and forth frantically for like food and such. Though it hasn't noticed you yet. It's noticed Vin, which is a spider on a chandelier. It has not noticed you yet. Now you think you made it pissed off by saying "go fuck yourself," but
He deserved it.
who knows?
Pretend to be a statue.
How can I get out from under this door?
I would just stay there and not move.
Just play dead.
You know, I was thinking about doing that, but that's kind of like a bitch move.
Wait
I
for it
won't
to
tell
go
anybody.
past you and then throw the door on it.
I was gonna say what?
Then-
Well, I was gonna say, how high are we?
I am not that
How many
strong.
Now you're against bitch moves.
I want to get out from under this door.
Okay, then. It doesn't take you much effort. You're agile enough. You kind of just like squeeze past it with the noticeable like horn indentations in the door now.
Alright, well, I'm over it.
I mean, if Spaz tells us that we are.
Oh yeah, you guys can roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody's
should
on the
too.
initiative now.
Okay.
Do we get Feek and our
Yes.
Our resident.
I don't.
Where the fuck is Feek?
He's kind of with us. I've been carrying him like doing that with the hand to stop him from talking after he cheered. So he's on the floating disc. I'm pushing him like a cart at a grocery store. No, he's the kid in the trolley.
Okay then. Where the
Oh shit!
Right here.
Oh.
There's Feek.
Yet I still went after
Nice.
the rogue.
And I now need to find where I fucking put Feek, because he's that guy of the group. Feek, this
Is that not Feek right there?
It is
right next
Feek.
to
It's
me?
just I don't have a button on him to roll his initiative.
Oh.
Okay, that's an 8. Okay then, that should be everybody.
Is Vin on there?
I am as a spider. I should be.
Do I see a spider? I don't see a spider on it.
Yeah, I don't see you on the.
I don't think you did. You click your token first?
I did. It's a 13.
Odd. Click.
I'll take a 19, but 13 was the original roll.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
Okay then.
Must not have.
So you're just charging this thing, or are you just walking up to it? And also, you see his buddies as well.
Oh, buddies.
I mean,
That changes my turn, Spaz. How many buddies are we talking here?
Well, look past him, Dylan.
I can't like.
You still
I
got
had to
shadows in
move
there.
through the doorway.
Why are
Oh.
being such a bitch today?
Oh.
Is that an O of
Oh,
2? Is that an
oh.
O of 10?
Are we going ET out?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action.
Oh, I thought you were
He's
counting the
moving,
enemies.
yeah.
You were prone, so you did have to use half your movement to get up. So
Unless you bonus action Misty.
30. Bonus action dash.
Hi guys, bye guys.
You bump into me.
Push the back like run.
Oh, great. Well, I don't know if I heard the word run, so I'm probably running to you.
He hasn't run past us
And
yet.
they
I don't think.
and you can't see them.
No, only if he yells out.
I'm not screaming it either. No, I'm like trying to go like.
So what you're hoping for is
Ah, you
Ray
fools.
runs into the room and then dies to those things.
I'm hoping that they try to get the spider that's on a chandelier and all just fall to their deaths.
It is a 30-foot drop.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Just sit here and do
But
one of these.
that's also my turn.
Okay then. Rave. You heard a big clang.
Yep, so, I mean, I think initially Rave would just start moving towards it without realizing that every time he moves 20 feet, Feek on the disc is going to follow. So he's just kind of stepping after 20 feet. Feek just goes, wow!
Wow, Ouija.
So, I mean, I get to there with my normal... I guess I'll use my action to dash. So I get to 15. I don't see anything, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, we're invisible.
20. Then I guess that's the tent.
You'll hear the humming at this
25 and 30. I mean, that's as far as I can go, and I'm just looking around going, I see a door.
Wow.
Dude, is there anything else? I don't even see an enemy token.
There's
Oh,
a
it's
door
coming.
over here.
They went around a couple corners.
They went around.
Oh yeah,
wow.
they're a bit of ways away.
All right, and then I guess Feek is technically like right about there.
Wee.
He's just on the stair.
I hope you know at this point, Feek is going to be completely useless because he's only going to attack things that get close to the disc.
Oh, unless otherwise, like, does he have range?
He has daggers
He can throw it. I guess.
and whatever he's accidentally stolen from party members.
Accidentally stolen?
He can't help himself. He's a goblin.
Oh, I was gonna say he's like a klepto. No,
He's about to
is
be
it kleptomaniac?
hearse.
It's a
Yeah.
kleptomaniac.
Yeah.
We should get him a crossbow though. We should
Hmm.
totally get him one.
I got my
Yeah.
eyes on a giant crossbow out there.
And that's it. I can't see anyone. I mean, I can barely just see the spider, but that's it.
He has 3 daggers, a cane, and a feather. That's all he
Oh,
has.
goody.
It's not the feather from my hat, is it?
No, that would be a hard task.
I was about to say this conflict's about to take a turn.
It's noted as a handful of feathers, so that gives a hint of who he stole from.
chicken.
I mean,
Does anyone have a
mine
handful
are in
of
a pillow, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he steal a
It's
handful
from
of
Rave.
feathers
From
from
your
I
pillow.
guess it's for me. I mean, in my I have feathers in my component pouch, but I guess
Don't-
if do you want me to say that I have no feathers in there?
I don't know. Who
Okay.
knows?
Okay.
That'd be a good idea to check in case you need to feather fall.
Well, I don't have feather fall. It's for
Okay.
My
I think it's-
illusion.
no, it's for enhanceability.
Don't worry, guys. I got
Mm.
this. Goes into component pouch. Can't find the feathers. You're plummeting to your death.
Yeah, that one for Arlo. That would be horrible.
Okay,
That's my
that's
turn.
awesome.
That's my turn. By the way.
That's Ray's turn. Okay, Rezo.
I'm going to whisper shout into the room up at the spider. Don't touch the floor on your way out. And I'm going to toss down a bag of caltrops and then start tying a rope across the door frame, like down at foot level so they trip.
Okay, then. You definitely made it more interesting for the rest of the horde at this point.
Yeah, so there's now a thing of caltrops right there. I'll
The
start tying the
horde.
rope and get it out of the way. Be the end of my turn.
Lord Torm. He's just gonna. You know what? He's gonna wait right here.
By the way, is this a balcony that we like overlook down the first floor?
No.
Okay.
Okay then. Yeah, I noticed the moss is showing through, but yeah, it's just a wall right there. But yeah, Arlo, you just see the Revenant just kicking back and relaxing right here, just keeping an eye on that. Finn, what are you doing as you just see this thing staring at you?
Yeah, I'm going to just use whatever movement I have to dash my way over, down, and out, heeding Rezo's words and not hitting the ground.
So it's 30.
It's 40.
down.
80 total.
40 to get to there, and I should note there is no door right here.
There is rope.
There is rope. I'm just saying, just no door. Okay then, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay then.
So
Arlo!
basically just going to get me outside of the door and on the wall somewhere near him, near Rez.
What are you
Wait,
doing?
no, I got 80 feet of movement. I should
You
be able
got
to
80
get down
feet of
and at least
movement.
I'm out, yeah.
So you were right here. So that would be 10 plus 30, pretty much. So 40 feet. So you have
Okay.
about, another 40 to run around with.
Keep going.
How about you run toward Rave? That would be a good idea.
Just scared the shit out of him again.
I know.
You just see a spider
Climbing across the ceiling.
Oh, I don't know if I'm looking that high up. How high up is the ceiling?
The ceiling is only 10 feet high.
Oh, then I
you
might
see
see you.
You'd
Yeah.
probably see it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as you see this giant spider that's almost at eye level at you as it's running like upside down in your direction.
I'm
In my
just
head, I'm thinking,
impressed.
get the fuck out of here.
But Arlo, what are you doing?
Alright, so Arlo sees Lord Torm kind of bracing the door. He's like, that's a way to go. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will use action dash, pushing Feek along with me.
Wee!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we'll say Feek ends up like right there. And that's my turn.
And Feek, for his turn, is going to do what Feek does best.
That was not a victory. Okay. I thought he was pulling a card.
It's a really good roll.
It is a really good roll. Now I need to figure out who he's taking stuff from.
Got this clump of lion hair.
There
Don't know where that
there
came
is a
from.
lion in front of him, and that's pretty much who I rolled. So yeah, I'm just yep. So that's what Feek does with his turn. Now it's time for the ghouls.
Oh, ghouls, you say?
Yes, the ghouls. They're going to have fun. Okay then. So this one is going to fucking leap for it. Okay then, that's a 30.
Good for him.
That's a 30-foot drop / roll 3d6
Oh yeah.
as it fucking just takes that damage
Oh gosh.
as it jumps to here.
Punch.
As you just hear this noise. And with that was only 5 feet of his movement. 10, 15, 20. That's a dexterity
He
saving.
loses 10 feet of movement if he fails, and he takes 1 point of damage. Dexterity 15.
He passes as he just like leaps over them.
Now, what about the rope?
How high up did you tie up the rope?
I just tied it up at like ankle height so that if
And
somebody was
what are
running
you-
out the door.
And what did you use to brace it?
The brazier, and then maybe a pitten on the side of the wall if I had time.
Let's see.
If not, that's fine.
Benton. I'll give it a shot. It's just gonna be a low DC.
That's completely fair.
And makes it easily as he just sprints through and knocks that just rope out of the way as it's just looking back and forth, and then it catches eyesight of Rave. Let's just do this real fast. And then, okay then. Yeah, he'll dash to you. Rave, it's just gonna dash right up
Yeah.
to you at this point.
I'm gonna stab him.
And then for the rest of the game.
Oh, you
Oh.
are.
Well, you get advantage because it never saw you coming.
It never saw you coming.
I don't even know what I want to use. God damn.
And you didn't even sneak attack this turn either.
I don't have to. I got swashbuckler.
I got a swashbuckler.
Well, I mean, he
shit.
had advantage from the attack, so he could sneak no matter what as a rogue.
No, I meant like you can only sneak attack once a turn.
Oh,
Like, he hasn't even
yeah,
sneak attacked
can
yet.
You can actually sneak attack
twice around.
twice around, actually.
Yeah, reaction.
So you can
and
do it
twice?
once. You can do it once on your turn and once as a reaction.
on someone else's turn.
17.
It's the wording. 17 will hit it.
Unless you're a thief rogue, then you can maybe do it 3 times.
Oh,
Or a scout.
Oh,
at high level.
that's 1d8. I'll do that on here. I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, weapons it's usually
Yeah.
good with, for the most part.
So I'll just use the damage. For this. Fuck me.
That will hurt it badly.
Oh,
But...
so-
5, and then yeah, I get 2d6.
So you stabbed it right here.
Oh my god, 2 1s.
what? Who did you piss off tonight?
Oh man.
Well, you didn't piss them off enough. Or maybe you did, considering this thing's not dead yet. And plus, I'm going to roll it a d2 to see if it actually continues charging towards Rave, considering somebody's visible
Invisible.
now.
But it still used its action to dash, so no attack to you.
But it didn't dash
It
until got
did,
to
because
this
it
point.
used its main movement to stop there. And then it had to dash to get the rest of the way.
It had one movement left right here.
Okay, well then still he had to dash if he was going to move, and then once he moves out of range, that's when the opportunity attack happens, so...
Yeah, he would have to be here or there to take the hot attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
That makes sense.
Then he's right here. And then there's the rest of his goons. That was 30 right there. So, this
So
one.
it does technically make him visible for the goons that come from behind, though.
Oh, I'm visible.
Not anymore.
You attacked.
Yeah, I said I'm visible.
Oh, yeah.
I
am visible.
I am visible.
And
I
Indrid,
am
now your
aware.
turn.
It's that one
And
little
he's
typo and an
indivisible.
M. I'm visible.
Fantastic. I have a plan, believe it or not, guys.
Are you going to grab
Really?
that rope?
No.
Grab the rope.
Not a bad
5.
idea.
Can I like edge around to move?
So
here?
You know where the caltrops are, so
Yeah.
you don't have to make a save against them.
Okay. Move there, and then I need a cone. A 15-foot cone to be exact, as I am going to torch the entire column with burning hands.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there's a lot there.
Oh yeah,
He had
There
friends.
there was a few.
So, right.
Oh, I'll move closer if I have to. Yeah.
The odd positioning is at this point it's because there's actually a wall going up this entire, well, not an exact wall, but there's railing and everything at this point, and it's about 10 feet right here. So, this one's gonna have advantage on its save. This one won't need to make a save, and these two will have to make a save. Just
Okay.
considering how you'll position it.
Yeah.
So what's the DC?
Yes. Well, that sucks. 14.
That's really good for the level we are.
For level 4, yeah.
That's an 18. That's a 10.
So minus.
And then the next one that has advantage is a 17. So 2 pass, 1 fails.
All right. So they still take damage, and they are all on fire.
If they're carrying anything, it's ignited. That's flammable.
Oh, wow. What kind of stairs are they on? Is the railing like wood?
Oh, this is all made out of stone. This entire
Oh.
fort, stairs
Well,
and everything.
There we go. And then seeing that that was less effective than hoped, I am going to retreat. That's my turn.
Nice. Okay then. Rave.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, it looked like the thing. It looks pretty hurt from that surprise attack from the appearing.
Oh
tiefling.
yes, it does look hurt.
All right, yeah. So
Not as hurt
Rave,
as it could be, but it's hurt.
Rave's gonna try to give it in for a 1-2. So he's gonna go in and try to punch it down first. So this is its claws, but yeah. So first attack is it 7?
That will not hit.
All right, and then bonus action. Well, nope, he can't. So he'll
You're not a monk.
Well, and that light weapon, I can still attack with an offhand if I make a main-hand attack. But I am technically equipped with a shield, which means my offhand is occupied with that. So, no. Oh, but I think as a tavern brawler, if I make a main attack, I get a bonus action to do something with it.
You
though.
can use your bonus action if you have an open hand to grapple.
Oh no! It's when I hit the creature first, I didn't hit it.
Ah.
Yeah, I thought there was something about hitting things. So.
It's something like that.
Yeah, something
It's
about hitting
something
shit. Shit. Well, balls to the wall. I'll just give our rogue an inspiration, just saying, "Oh, I missed. You're better at this. Hit him from behind. Get him in the back of the head. Do it."
Always get them from behind, mate.
You get a D6, which you can use.
What's a chuckling spider look like?
Which you can use
not
as
not a nice sight. Not a
Like
nice.
2 little things in front.
You can use it as a. You can use it as a reaction to increase your AC as well.
Then, the bard was a bard. Congrats, guys. Reza, what are you doing? As you hear more of those things just coming down the stairs. They weren't as enthusiastic as this guy was, taking 16 points of damage.
I'm going to move over here, try and get a good look.
I told you.
God.
God.
You see why he ran in the first place.
I mean, yeah, considering that he'd be stuck there with them. Does it take an action to drop ball bearings as an action? Balls.
Man, it sounds like you want to go thief rogue.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm going to hold my attack action until there are 2 of them next to me that I can hit one of them, and my flame blade will jump to the other.
Okay, then. So you're using your bonus action to pretty much hold that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well, no,
moved over and then-
Flame Blade is not a bonus action. That's right.
It's an
Eldritch
action.
Knight bullshit.
It's
I'm-
part of an attack action.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Eldritch Knight.
Yep.
Okay, then. Then, what are you doing as you're just scuttling around at this point?
So, just to be completely honest, what I'd like to do is spider climb over top of this guy, turn into Vin to fall on him, and then prep an ice knife to shoot into the door.
I mean, it's feasible.
Dropping wild shape is a bonus action, so that's fine.
Right.
Bonus action, you drop down on top of him. You're not in any of your ally spaces if you appear right here.
Yep. And he's a heavy son of a bee.
He is heavy, and you'll probably instant kill him. I'll give him, like, just with this whole maneuver, I'll give him an attack of opportunity. Not exactly him hitting you, but you falling on him.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That checks out.
Okay, then I'll allow that.
See if you get an unfortunate
Yeah,
spleen to the face.
Yeah, right.
pretty much a. Okay then. So
I lost my Vin token, though. I'll need that back.
just drop another one.
Oh,
my
I can do it myself, huh?
Boot to the head.
Now, don't delete the spider yet, because if I'm right, I didn't save your token having sight, because I
Fuck,
wasn't
he's
expecting
huge.
having to delete it. Yes, you are a large creature, Vin. As you
chungus.
just come down on this guy, which roll me 2d6. Doesn't matter, you're still gonna die. Or he's still gonna die. Where is Vin?
6 total.
Total, congrats. He's dead. Roll Vin.
Okay.
13.
And do I have an eye on this one to be able to throw an ice knife in?
Hold on. So the attack did
Yeah.
hit you. So
Okay.
you take 9 slashing damage. Oh fuck.
Ouch.
And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, shit.
Don't fail this.
Don't fail it. Really, don't do it.
Especially by 5 or more.
Ooh.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
You didn't fail. That would have been real bad. So as you just flatten this thing, you pretty much pick yourself up using half your movement and do what you're gonna do. Now I should note for planning out explosions, right here would hit them pretty well. Though if you hit this one up here, it wouldn't hit any. It wouldn't hit this one, but it would hit this one. So the stairs.
From my view, I'm just going to try and maximize the effectiveness of the explosion when it goes in.
Okay, so you're probably gonna throw it
Certainly.
up against this wall
Mhm.
then. So make your roll.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Kill the bitch.
Where'd
Do
you
it.
go? Where'd you
Kill
go?
him. Kill him good.
13.
Kill them real good.
Considering you're going, are you trying to hit one with it, or are you just trying to?
It naturally tries to hit anyways and then explodes no matter what.
If you're trying to go for max explosion damage, which didn't we change it that it does half damage on a failed save since since the spell slot? We did something. like
It
that.
doesn't do any damage.
It doesn't do any
if they
damage,
save.
but I think we changed it. That
Oh, gotcha.
spell slot.
Hey,
So-
I won't complain with that.
I should. Okay then. So roll the explosion damage since you're just going for the explosion. Then
Did the 13 miss?
13 would miss.
Okay.
These are
Jesus.
they're speedy boys.
I should have known better, but
Hey, here's the thing.
The last one did.
It could do minimum 1 damage. 1, 2, 3. 17, 14, 20.
for as much as the spell seems awesome, I've done shit for it.
It's one of
damage with
those
it.
spells that's like really good if like there's a cluster of people, especially in like a role playing
Like now?
where like if there's a,
That is
Well,
that
more
is
than two.
exactly what's happening right
Well,
now.
Like now?
no, like I mean like somebody's like being bodyguarded by like a horde of people and you
Oh,
just
sure.
chuck it into that horde.
Literally 3 by
I
3
was going to
square.
say, you do realize that technically we've had so many from all of us, but the one who did the most damage was the damage from the DM for fall. Our damage is crap.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to work on that.
Might work better if the bard can hit something. Oh wait, you're a bard, so why are you trying to hit something?
Because I'm a Valor Bard, you know that.
I know that, but like it's just
That is the second time.
Hey,
CD6 has
either the
gotten
Bard's
us seen
casting
that
Vicious
one.
Mockery or he's punching things.
now I'll say this much. At least a Valor Bard is more like a 3.5 bard than the actual bard. So I'll give you that much. I'll give you that much.
Yeah.
Okay then. And with that, Arlo, what are you doing? You pushing Feek further? You leaving
So-
Feek there?
This fellow is dead, right?
This fellow is just squashed. I can't get. Just get out of the way, Finn. I can't
Yeah.
delete him because he has the initiative on him, so I'll just move him to here.
Sure.
X.
Is that humming still going on? By the
Oh, it
way,
is. She's just humming, stitching away.
She's also deaf.
She's not
Clearly.
She answered yes, no's.
She felt with she listened with her heart.
She felt
I also
vibration.
saw an invisible blade, so
Right, Arlo, not knowing quite what's going on, but seeing people running around and throwing things through the doorway, is just gonna prep a firebolt. And he'll come. Can I get over there? 5, 10, 15. I can get over here. I'm gonna come over this way behind the tent, and I can kind of see around it and use that as a bit of cover. And just through the gap, kind of get my firebolt ready to fire on anything that comes to the door that looks nasty.
Also, that one set the tent on fire.
Okay, then. So, Arlo, as you're walking away from Feek, you can see him pretty much tying up his new necklace around his neck at this point with a feather at the end of it with a bit of string that he gathered at this point. As he's doing that, and then at the end of his turn, he's going to take out a dagger, getting ready to throw it. Okay, then. The ghouls. Fun. Okay, then. So let's start off with the guy that's already down there. So to get to here, so I need to make a dexterity save. Not hard. But actually,
DC 15 for the counter.
let's just get all of their saves out because they're all going to come out of the room. Okay, dex save. Dex save. Dex save. And last but not least, dex save. Okay, then. So 3 of them pass, 1 of them critically fails. It's the last one, though, that critically failed. Oh, no, wait, there's the 5th one. The fuck? Where did you come from? Damn it.
How many are there?
There's a lot.
Apparently 5.
Velastia.
Okay. This one's gonna come over to here. Right. Right here. There's a big target right there. This one's gonna come out to right here.
Oh man, I don't think I can make that many save.
All right, so my held action would go off, and I'm going to sneak attack that son of a bee.
With advantage, because you were invisible. Nah.
Yes.
And
With
pack
advantage.
tactics.
And pack tactics, and sneak attack, and green flame blade. Please die.
So DM, if he rolls 2 1s, will you allow him to reroll with all these advantages?
Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna watch him critically fail in the most spectacular way.
Aha!
Screw you.
I'm sad now. I really wanted you just to.
I was hoping I crit.
Just like watch Rezo just explode.
So the first guy will take
A lot of damage.
9, right? Is that how that works? No. All right, so
So
the
how-
first guy will take
the first-
13, and then the second guy will take another D8.
It
Green
already-
flame blade, it
it
jumps
already-
from one person to the next.
It already
just-
rolled the damage for Green Flame Blade.
So he rolled,
Yes.
he rolled the flame damage for the first target and the second
The
target.
flame damage doesn't count for the first target. It's
Oh,
only
that's
the
right. So
second one.
6. So the
Ah.
6 will go to the other person then.
you also get sneak attack damage.
It's
Yes, that's what
accounted
the 4
inside of
is.
that. So it's
Yeah.
a 3 for the sneak attack and a 6 for the Green Flame Blade. So one of them takes 6. And
Yes.
one of them takes, a bit of damage.
Wait, so,
So
why are you adding your
4.
dex mod to your sneak?
Why is it? Yeah, it shouldn't be adding my dex mod to my sneak. Why is it doing that?
Wait, is it adding? No, that's your short sword attack. That it's
It
adding your
is.
dex to. The sneak is accounted with the Green Flame Blade because I'm assuming you have both of those clicked at the same time. So it's just adding.
Your 9 is your sneak. It says at the top, sneak and flame.
And then the 4 is your base attack, which
Yes,
is
your
what
sword.
this guy takes.
Oh, okay.
God.
So it is right.
It's gonna be a
It's
confusing.
messy.
Those
Yeah.
check marks are not gonna be your friend. when it
No,
comes to
no,
this
they're not.
stuff. Okay then, not bad, not bad. They're still pissed off, and they're still gonna eat you. This guy,
Oh, yeah, I figured
this
that.
guy
Oh.
fell face first into the caltrops.
Do you want the rest of the reactions now?
Yes. Roll the rest of the reactions. See if you can kill them before they do any damage to you guys.
Okay.
So
Good luck.
I'd probably just go for the first one. So let's go with Firebolt.
So, anyways, I just
Maybe.
that will miss.
Well,
Oh, I'm not supposed to be using Roll20. I'm using a die.
Okay then. And any no more held actions? Nope. Okay then. Time for the ghouls to have some fun.
Feast.
Okay then. So 2 attacks are gonna come towards Rezo because you pissed them off, and then one of them is going to be towards Vindabran. So 1, 2, and then 3. So the first one's a 17 to hit. Assuming that hits you, unless are you? Oh wait, even with you humming, I think it still hits.
If I was humming, it would just barely hit. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that first one will hit for 7 slashing damage. The second one will miss. So give me that con save.
Your humming sounds like a cat
con
meow.
save.
The joke was that he is a were-tiger.
Oh,
Oh, lovely. So with that, I'm just gonna
Next level.
Reroll that miss.
Do you have something to re-roll that?
Well, now if the first one
If he
being
was
stunned,
Well, yeah, re-roll that miss as well. I'm trying to find a nice little mark for paralyzed.
For 1 minute.
freezy.
Let's just do the broken back.
Ah.
Okay then, and then that attack that missed. Let's see if it hits with advantage and an auto crit. Lovely. Does
Oh,
a
I'm
15?
no longer.
Does a 15 hit you,
No.
Rezo?
Wait. I'm down. Yeah, I'm paralyzed.
You're
Yeah,
not-
that would totally hit me.
Oh no. What? No.
Yeah. No, my AC is not that high if I'm paralyzed.
Turns out.
Turns out I'm fucked, boys. Nice knowing you. And then let's add for the crit damage. So that's 4 plus 7. Each.
Told y'all to run.
Yeah.
As you
That's
ran back in and burned.
And then that's an 18 to Vindabran.
That was
Oh, yeah.
heroic.
That obviously hits you. That's 8 slashing
Obviously.
damage. You're
I
Vindabran at
sneak
this
attacked
point.
way less than I thought it was
Right.
going to.
14 con save.
I said fuck you to your sneak attack and then did better.
Yeah.
Okay then, and that is their turns at this point. Indrid. Yeah, the wolf guy. He's getting fucked up.
That sucks. I'm gonna run up here and stab this guy.
What I do with Wobble for you, if he does do something, because Wobble doesn't want you to die at this point.
Done. 23.
That will hit. Maybe, I don't know. I need to double check the race. Yeah, it hits.
Fucked, boys.
And are you sure it's 23? Because don't forget, you've got allies.
They cast shield.
And
Yeah, but he has a plus 3 to his attack because he's got a buddy next to him or something, right?
He's got a +2.
Plus 2.
oh, so it would be 25.
See? Yeah. Now that
so-
shield's worthless.
So their shield does nothing now.
Yeah.
And I do 10 damage with the silver rapier.
Nice.
And then,
What about your sneak?
oh yeah, I do get that.
Oh yeah, I am a rogue. Forgot I had 3 levels in that.
Oh, better.
An additional 4.
Additional 4. Not bad. Not bad at all.
So it took me 20 feet to move up here.
So this one is dead.
Oh yay!
Oh, good. It was enough.
Hey, honestly, that ice knife and the burning hands fucked up those first 3 pretty badly.
That was the plan. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn his brain into scrambled eggs with my rapier. Bonus
Into
action
the ice
dash.
bucket.
5, 10, 15, 30. And that's my turn.
Okay then. Rave.
All right. As I move around, I see our wolfy friend. He looks like he's in like a. He looks paralyzed, right?
He looks bad.
All right. I'm gonna walk behind him. I'm gonna give him a pat on the back, and I'm gonna say, "No, you feel much better now." And I give him a lesser restoration to remove the paralyze effect.
Yay!
And then I take a step back over here.
Shadow, did you minus 18 HP off of you?
Oh, you said 18. No,
It's
I did
18.
not, but
It's
I will.
18 after the total.
And then I'll give him an inspiration with that pat on the back going, "You got this!" Be a wolf. Bring out
There you
your
go.
inner
18's
canine.
off.
Do it. That's my second and only last inspiration to the two of them.
Well, he honestly saved you, Rezo.
Yes.
He honestly saved you. Because there was no saving throw or anything for that.
Oh, there's not?
Yes, there is.
No, it's 1 minute. That's what it
No,
says.
it's
If it just
not.
lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Ghouls
You
are
said
gnarly,
ghouls,
man.
right?
Ghouls
Ghouls are
it's
gnarly.
ghouls. This
You
is
can
what
you can repeat a saving throw at the end of your turn. For
Nope.
ghouls.
if the target is a creature other than an elf or an undead, it must make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or be
Then keep
paralyzed
reading.
for 1 minute. Oh, the target repeats the save at the
It's
end.
at the end of every. It's
Yeah.
at the end of their turn. Like there's almost no poisons that
Why-
fucking
why
knock
put
you
the
down for
time
1 minute.
restriction?
Except for Grung.
Yeah.
I know why they put the time, except for Grung.
They put the timer down there because there is a chance that a person could keep failing, but if
Yeah, just keep failing. I just.
Whew, you got me fucking terrified there for a second.
It was like, oh, fuck, ghouls are worse than I thought.
Yeah, no, if it was just down for 1
Incredible.
minute, that's a party wipe monster.
So what you're saying is,
Yeah, really.
so what you're saying is, instead of giving them leather armor, I should just slap off that last part of that sentence right there.
I mean, if you wanted to make like super ghouls, yeah.
Super ghouls.
I just wanted to make sure he didn't lose his turn, so now he gets to go.
Great.
Yay.
You did a good. You did what a bard is supposed to do. Now,
All right, well, we're gonna try this again. I'll just roll the green flame blade separately this time.
Okay.
I'll stab the same one, the one in the middle. 15 hit.
Ah, it's 17.
15 will hit.
All right. So that shouldn't have added the green flame blade. Yes. All right, cool. And then the D8 will be the one standing next to him. So 2 for the one standing next to him. And then
Some low
I
rolls.
know.
as
Supposed
a
to be
bonus
like
action, I'm
20
going
minute
to.
encounter.
Yeah.
Honestly, this was an encounter that I was expecting you guys just completely avoid because this was the backdoor way into the fucking.
Well, most of us, all of us, except for one person, would have avoided that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
technically
someone-
avoided it.
No, he provoked it and made it roll a 20.
You created this mess
I walked away. It broke
Here-
down the door.
after you.
You insulted it.
You know that time that you allowed Barbosa to shoot the door and you're like, it's impossible for him to do it. That was pretty much in my mind, and I rolled a 20 and it's like, huh.
Huh. Then I'm going to take the disengage action as a bonus action and get the fuck out of there because
Oh,
I'm not doing
Vin.
okay. I'm
You
sorry,
need to
Vin.
make you need to make a good decision in a second, Vin.
Yeah.
I don't have very much health left.
Okay, Vin.
That's all right. I'm
Rezo
going to
ran
do
away.
the same thing. Actually, with the arms wide open, come forward and do a thunder wave right in front of me.
Ah,
Ooh.
So,
excellent.
right in front of this corner right here, I'm assuming. So just a square right here.
The only downside is it's going to make a motherfucking thundering echo in this
Whoa,
room.
it is.
We are not quiet at all at this point. We've had
Actually-
fire bolts and
Yeah, in the middle of the night, the
Ghouls jumping
necromancer's
off of
sleeping,
it.
and the here's like, what the hell?
For the most part, you guys have been considerably quiet. The only loud thing was that door smashing down, which
Yeah.
that's about it.
Excusable.
not now.
Now there's thunder in the castle.
Yeah,
Holy
good
shit, that's
damage,
a
though.
really good thunder wave.
It's a DC 14.
DC 14 con save.
Mhm.
Okay,
Con, they kind of.
save.
I was kind of hoping to have at least one of them get away from me so I could run.
Oh,
Okay,
pulling
so
them
that's a
back.
15, a 17, and a 9. So one fails it. And I would say, let's
Two
make
fail?
it
Oh, 15, 17. Sorry, mind.
15, 17. So 2 pass. Though this one dies outright regardless of passing the save. And this one, he would also die outright. So it doesn't even matter. And then this guy takes the full brunt of it.
And did the guy on the other side get flown backwards?
Oh, he's right against the wall, so he gets slammed up
Yeah.
against it. So
Oh, no, I meant the one at the bottom.
the one at the bottom,
Yeah.
he was right outside of it from how I'm.
Oh,
It's a 10-foot square.
It's a 10-foot square, and how Vin is facing
15-foot cube.
15-foot cube.
yeah, so it's 3 squares, yeah.
It's 3 squares, but how he's facing it if he wants to get them all the way. Unless
I
he moves-
was,
unless
I
he
mean,
moves here. Then he
yeah.
moves.
Well, I was more focused on the ones right in front of me. So
And this one gets slammed against a wall, so it will take a point of fall damage. I guess an actual point of fall damage as he just gets slammed against it. As you fuck him up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That was honestly really good for you. You got out of that fucking scenario. Okay then, Arlo.
Yep, Arlo seeing this guy right in his line of sight. He's going to go ahead and firebolt him. So we'll roll my die. That's going to be a 21.
I think that hits. It might hit. Should hit. Could hit.
Then 3 fire damage. Can't wait for that level 5.
Man, just imagine if I just gave a ghoul magic.
Why would you do that?
Those
Why
exist at
It's
much
not a
higher
ghoul
levels. And Arlo, seeing everyone else retreat, is going to go also back the way he came.
Me on the front
20.
lines. Hello.
Yeah.
It's just a ghoul, but it has permanent shield on it.
It's fine. I technically, I think, have the highest DC out of everyone here.
Okay then. And then
Without our
Feek.
tank, yeah.
No, I matched the tank. I have 18 AC.
Oh.
Crazy.
Always lose his damn character sheet. Okay then.
Feek, finish it off.
He's gonna try his damn best. Does he want to throw a dagger? Does he want to throw something fun at it?
Something fun.
Hey,
Something fun.
Shadow, roll me a d10.
What, you want like a monkey, a piece of poop? What?
Why?
Why not?
Just roll it.
Oh my gosh, is he gonna throw wobbles?
Okay, then. You rolled a 4. You rolled low. Let me see what else he has on him at the moment. Oh, fuck. I forgot he stole that one inside the city. Okay, then.
I really want to see his character.
Chuck, what he's like gonna throw. He's about his little like side pouch and pulls out like this, like for him. It's like a hammer at him, which let's just make the dagger attack. As you see this like ceramic ball just as is now on fire.
Whoa.
As he had a vial of alchemist fire in his bag.
Awesome. That was a good call, Feek. Well done, buddy.
Feek is not the brightest of individuals, but he has interesting items. Now
I
for the
call that a
ghouls,
win.
Which I need to double check alchemist fire. If it's at the start or the end of the turn, it does damage.
I want to say at the end so they have a chance to put themselves out.
The creature has a DC to extinguish the fire. At the start of each turn.
There we go.
It's dead. He killed it.
Hey!
I'm so
Bro,
glad Spaz
fake.
rolled it. As long as Spaz rolls it, it's gonna be good damage.
As long as I get to do the damage, it's good damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. And at this point, the last ghoul is gonna make his way out. And he has a reduced speed by 10 if I'm correct of how caltrops work.
That is correct
So-
until he heals at least 1 point.
He can only make it to Rave at this point, as he's gonna swat at you, Rave. Does a 23 hit you?
Oh, only just barely. Just barely.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Damn. Only if he had shield.
I know. Bards don't
Okay.
get shield.
Bards don't get shield. Okay then, that's 8
Neither
slash
do
damage,
druids.
and I need a con save.
Alright, 8 slash, and the con save is a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
You just take that slash and it's like, ah, this is nothing. This is
Well, it kind of stings.
a little bit of a sting. But that is what the ghoul does with the last of its turn at this point.
You say that, but then you see us all miss.
You know
This
what?
happened
It could
before.
happen. Actually, how about this? We'll just call that ghoul a a door. He's a door now, guys. Roll your attacks.
That's bad. we suck at doors.
Destroy it.
The door attacked our tiefling and knocked him down. It broke his lockpick.
That's valid. That hurt.
But it is the Indrid's turn, I think.
Okay, then. Indrid, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start blasting.
Okay, then. Do your blast.
Finally.
So, anyways, I started blast.
Remember, everybody, it's a door. It's a door. Or better yet,
You can
you're-
do it.
You're scout troopers, and you're shooting at Han Solo.
I rolled a 15.
That will hit.
Okay, good.
Never mind,
Actually,
didn't.
I rolled a 9, but I have a +6. So, there's my D10.
You're not in a weird system that's trying to make you lose because you're the bad guy. It seems.
Yeah. 5 force damage.
5 force
Got the
damage.
middle, yeah.
Not bad, honestly.
And I'm gonna keep backing up.
You're doing a lot better than the other half elf, half tiefling that uses Eldritch Blast. I know.
Listen, I'm just trying to stay alive.
Fair enough at this point.
Purple intro. Can't hit shit with that.
I
spell.
know.
I signed up for ghosts, not this bullshit.
Okay then, Rave, what are you doing? As this guy is just, he's going in for another hit in a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think everyone else can do better. I'm gonna use my action to disengage, and just go like, yeah, clear for the shot. Oh, it's just wide open. He's wide open. Everybody, look at it go wide open.
You know who else is wide open? The guy with the lowest hit points.
There goes my advantage.
Sneak attacks, yeah.
He's wide open, boys. Wide open. I just need to, survive X amount of damage. I know how much I need to
All right,
save.
if he says get back in there, I moved 15 feet. So what I'll do is I'll move 15 feet. No, I won't. I'm not.
No,
No. No, you're on your own. That's my
You're
turn.
only losing Rezo.
Firebolt!
That will hit.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Firebolts.
Feek did better with his fake magic than you did.
Ignore
with
the
your
sneak
real
attack.
magic.
I did 1 point of damage.
I know.
I forgot to uncheck my
Man,
sneak
just
attack.
just imagine if they allowed the arcane trickster to get sneak attack on its fucking.
That would be
Spells?
badass.
Oh, yes.
Be
It would be
broken.
badass, but broken as hell, because everybody would just snatch up that.
Oh yeah. 1 point of damage, and then I'm going to also retreat.
My favorite thing is with the rogue, cast haste on them, have them hold their haste action to do a reaction attack after their turn on an enemy's turn to get the extra sneak in that round. It's brutal.
Okay then. Vin, what are you doing? Are you gonna charge this guy?
I might. I mean, how's he look?
He's looking good, honestly. Like
Jump on
Seriously?
him.
he could probably take a couple more hits.
You guys all running away, or we're gonna finish this thing off?
Finish it.
Oh,
Anybody?
We're gonna kill it, man. But they don't seem to. They seem like they're venomous.
This one also moves quite slowly.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's just throw shit at them till they stop moving.
Uh,
That is the
just
plan.
nothing. I don't want to use any of this. The only cantrip I have pulls them really close to me. I don't want to do that.
That's the opposite.
How about this?
Yeah, right.
How about this? It's the ghoul versus Feek.
I mean, we softened him up. If he can do it.
Throw a peek.
Why don't you step down here, do
Well, I
your
could do
spell,
that.
and then move back that
You
way?
could throw Feek.
God.
Do you not
I
got any
could
boulders
throw
on you?
Feek. I doubt there's a. Can
Pick
I,
up a brazier. Pick up the
I was
brazier.
gonna say, can I use a brazier as a boulder?
Could.
Stone
Oh,
toss?
I would allow a stone toss for the bracer.
Light it first.
Done.
I like how everybody thinks, like you guys were like totally up to like go towards the swarm of ghouls when it's one of them. No, fuck that.
I just saw it like drop.
Hey,
Rezo, yeah, I don't want any part of
we're
that.
pro players. We know what kiting is.
All right, so I'm gonna do a D20. It's a 14 plus 18 to hit, and 7 bludgeoning.
Oh, good glitch.
That hurt. Didn't hurt enough though.
Oh, Rezo, you should have just waited until you could have lit this thing up, and then I could have tossed it. That would have been nice. Next time.
Okay then.
Bleeds.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
I could have done that too.
I could have healed you as well, but fuck that.
The like chunk that got bit out of your hand, the meaty part, is like ah.
This is the second time I've lost my arm.
Like the worst part about him getting like wounds is like he'll heal them back, especially with magical healing, but like the fur doesn't come back.
Oh.
Which is missing
Oh my
everywhere.
god. He just looks like one mangy
Scars.
mutt
You're
after
gonna
the
look
end of his life.
You're gonna look like you have mange.
My new name's Patch. Nice to meet you.
Okay then. What are you doing, Arlo?
Arlo's going to reach out and say, Anu Mortis, and he's going to try and chill touch the guy. Ooh, with a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Does he get affected by necrotic damage?
Yes, he does.
With zombies, it's really hit or miss with
He
that
does,
damage.
but I really don't understand why undead can take damage from necrotic.
It's the flesh that's still attached. It just decays it to the point that
I know,
it breaks
but like
apart.
undead used to heal from necrotic damage, so just
I don't feel too bad. It's another 3.
another 3. Okay.
Oh my
and
god, is this
Arlo-
gonna be like a feet kill?
It's
Yeah.
probably gonna be a feat kill. You know the
And
Use
Arlo-
use the dagger.
Arlo is going to actually run up and give Feek advantage.
you know how like well, here's the thing.
Feek, I got you open.
If Feet gets a kill, he gets to roll 2 D100s.
Feek would get his sneak attack if you do that.
Yeah,
That's the point.
Feek's totally
But
gonna
if
get the
Feek
kill.
misses,
He's not gonna hit
Arlo's
Arlo.
getting chomped.
Arlo will not be dropped because he has disadvantage on any attacks against me because Chill Touch just hit and he's undead.
Say that now. Feek.
I have 30 HP.
Oh my Christ.
How?
All right.
So you see, Connor.
It's okay.
I told you.
can't hit
I
me.
told you. I literally said, you watch it. We're gonna go one full round, and that thing's gonna still be alive.
Oh,
Feek
no.
uses his card. You said everyone has one.
Can he offhand throw another dagger? Because it's dagger. It's offhand
So
throw.
what's your AC,
What?
Arlo?
My AC, I forget.
It was
It is
99.
17.
17. That's pretty fucking high.
Oh, really?
I'm not expecting
Yeah.
that from you, honestly.
Mage armor
Plus
and
4
a really
dex.
high
Oh,
dex.
Here's
Yeah.
my question. I rolled 2 21s.
Say what?
Here's the good news. It's only 12 piercing damage as he goes to bite you.
Okay.
Oh, you wasn't.
No saving throw needed, luckily, because it's a bite, and he doesn't get his ghoulish bullshit on bite. And
21s.
with that, he's gonna try to scuttle away.
I will take a dagger attack on him.
He's also slow.
He is slow. That's why he's only made it this far, and he avoided Caltrops the second time, considering he slept in them.
That's a natural 2, which I cannot reroll.
Yes!
God damn it.
After him! Don't let him get away.
He got
Oh,
the
now we're
fucking-
chasing him, right?
He got the bite and fucking got away with it. Only if he could dash as a bonus action, that'd be great.
Oh my god. What
I
are
don't
these
care
goals?
this-
Dashing with bonus action shields?
I don't care if he dies at this point. He did a lot better than I was expecting him to do. You should see if that guy wants to sell his soul to join your team.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
right. Just recruit him.
I am going to bonus action dash and get up in his grill. I'm just checking my swashbuckly shit. Okay. I'm gonna stab him. I tried to.
You got this.
Stabbing
Nice.
him or burning
That's
hands
how
on
the
him?
final
You're doing
stab
both.
goes.
Stabbing him. I only
Oh,
have.
so
one
I
spell.
see it. So what you're doing is you stab him in the chest, and then it just flame ignites and just
Oh,
like
yeah.
shoots out of him like.
He does get temp HP.
Doesn't- You also get 10.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick the rapier in him and let it glow white hot and char him to a husk. Probably.
I would say that would work.
Just watch. Oh. Hey, okay.
Okay then.
Oh yeah, and that's not even
Congratulations.
with his sneak. He's got some sneak triple damage
You
going on.
defeated the maybe encounter.
I'll have a question.
What question
How
do you
many
have?
ghoul hands we have floating around? Could I make paralyzing caltrops?
Ah,
What if
Out
we
of their
just throw
fingers?
the whole ghoul at him?
I think this is a worthy adventure here.
Roll me a D100.
D100. All right.
does Feek roll a D100 from this shit or no?
He does actually.
He failed.
He gets
He did not succeed in this venture.
nothing happened yet. I would say with that roll, sadly it's a no. If you rolled underneath 10, you would have got a set of ghoul caltrops.
I'll have to try again next
Totally
time. we
worth
encounter
a
some
try.
ghouls. Love to have some
That,
paralyzing
that
caltrops.
eventuality of when he gets a lich's hand and he rolls like a fucking one, and he's like, I guess you have lich caltrops now.
What the fuck does that do?
Well,
Liches
finger of death.
Yeah.
Liches have
They have a
what is
paralyzing
it?
touch, I think.
They have a paralyzing touch to like a DC like 18 save or something bullshit like that.
Paralyzing caltrops.
And it was like, don't worry guys, I know how to stop them. Fucking throws the lich fingers out on the road.
Ugh. Oh, that was unpleasant. What
So-
exactly happened?
Can I just like pull the tent open and just be like, is this chick still in there humming?
Uh-huh.
Like,
She's
yeah, I'm
actually
just gonna pull the tent up. And
at
just,
this point she's
Miss.
actually stitched up to this part of her arm now. She actually has a lot of very nice designs on her arm of stitches.
Yeah, right, mate. I wouldn't mess around in there.
well, are we just gonna leave her here stitching her own arms up with a bunch of dead ghoul bodies next to her?
Hey,
Seems a bit off.
I'll go back and tell Thorm that all is clear and ask him to know this woman.
he's dead.
She don't know.
How's Thorn dead?
I'm just throwing it out there.
He is dead technically.
He's dead again.
He
He went back to the spawn,
no.
the spawning
You,
point.
you explain the woman to him. He shakes his head no.
I
like,
mean, like, I'll show him the tent. Look at her. Do you know her?
oh, he's not moving from that spot.
Oh, what? Why?
He's there.
He's there. Oh,
He's down there.
he's down there.
As he points through at the doorway back where the two giant metal skeletons are holding up the
Alright,
giant
alright.
glaives.
Right.
I'll just go in, I guess, peek into the tent and go, may I come in? Okay, I'll just stick the head in since that's a halfway shrug. All right. Do you know how?
Oh, I pulled the tent up. Like there's no tent there. You can just see her.
Oh, okay. Maybe she wanted some privacy.
You grab the
Like a
whole
serving
ass
dish.
tent and just
So you just fucked up her whole environment.
I mean, I'll put it back on if she wants it, I guess. But I mean,
that's like taking a
Seems
hermit
like-
crab and like pulling it out of its shell.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna freak out. Her head just goes to the ceiling. She's yeah, yeah. But no.
we're past pleasantries here.
Do you know any way to get through that door?
She'll shake her head yes.
Oh, do you know? Does it require 2 skulls?
She'll shake her head yes.
Do you know where the skulls are?
She'll shrug to that one.
Are they?
Can you
In the,
just use any schools?
Shake her head no.
are they in the keep?
Are they yours? Is it her skull? Legitimate question. Necromancer keep fucked up shit.
Well, her head seems to be solid. I think she's got a skull. Are you an ally of the necromancer? Are you just going to stay here? Did you live your life here? Do you want to go back to where you live? Are you alive?
This is actually Spaz thinking.
What would she know?
Look at her arms. Right?
Did you do this to yourself?
She'll shake her head no.
Trust
And
me, mate. We just don't want to be here. We just want to leave the creepy doll lady all to herself.
that's a natural 20.
Hmm.
She'll point to you, Arlo, and then she'll point to herself. And that's all she does, but that's what she does. She points at you and then at herself.
Ah, you dastardly old bastard.
Is that,
Never
Hello,
seen
there.
her before in my
is
life.
that your daughter? Your secret daughter?
That's your daughter.
I appreciate.
Yo, Mick Tylo.
she like shakes her head no.
Oh, Mr. Sen, did you forget? Did your brain lose some memory there?
I got beaten, not hit upside the head.
Well, she seems to have a connection with you, so maybe you could ask her some things. Go away. Go.
She can see you when you're invisible, by the way.
Mhm.
Is that true? I ask her.
How close are you getting, Arlo?
I'm in the tent. I'm good.
He's in the
I'm
5
where I
foot
am on the
range.
map.
Okay, then. She's gonna hold out her hand towards you, like she seems to be insisting for you like to pretty much give her something.
I love this cat meowing.
I know, Zeus is like right here and he's fucking
He's great.
I'm not quite sure what you want from me.
She'll bring up her hand and do this.
I don't. I have one ring, but it's not really one I'm willing to part with.
Do you want fingers?
But I think she maybe want a handshake.
Give her your hand.
Yeah. She's not hinting if you like it for the ring
I'm gonna-
on it. She wants you to
Listen,
hold hands.
if you get
Arlo, you're fine. We're right here.
I'm gonna do a quick insight check on this
Okay, then.
lady. That's gonna be a 14. Does she mean me harm?
No. Not at all.
All right. Arlo will reach out and put his hand on hers.
Okay then. Now for the fun stuff. Okay then.
You get sucked into a void.
Sucked into a void.
The abyss
then.
card.
At this point, she'll take out what looks to be on her little side pouch, what looks to be about a yay long needle, and prick you on the center of your hand.
I didn't agree to that.
Mate, don't let her take that blood from you, mate.
As your hand's obviously pricked and everything like that, you don't bleed for certain reasons. It's just cuts there. And then she moves her hand out from under yours and then pokes her hand. And it also doesn't bleed.
Okay, now
And
I
then
have a
she
couple
points
questions for
at
Hala.
you, and then she points at herself.
Oh. Vin, could you put that little tent thing back down?
So some privacy you need, yeah?
I think so, yes.
All right, well, drape the tent back over. Rafe, come on, let's give them some space, yeah?
No, fine with me. Are you looking really bad, Rez?
Stares down at the bloody hole in my side.
I've had worse, but I'm not doing great.
Do you want me to have I can put my hand on it? I can help.
Please.
Okay, I'm gonna touch it. Just don't flinch. It's gonna be good. Trust me. Second level, cure wounds on our friend here. So that's a 9 to heal. Oh my god, a 2.
So, Arlo, what are you doing at this point?
Okay, so we seem to have some similarities. I haven't quite gotten to the point of stitching stuff into my skin. Are you just bored, or is there some purpose to that?
She'll pretty much hold up a single finger and then shake her head yes. When she holds up 2 fingers, then she shake her head no.
First question, second question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First question, second question. The first question was:
Are you bored?
Are you
Yeah.
bored? Are you doing it because you're bored, or is there more of a reason to it?
So, yeah, she's bored. No, there's no particular. All right. Were you? Can I looking at her? Can I tell? Was she like a human? Was she something else?
Investigation check.
All right.
She's been modified quite a bit.
Investigate. Not great. Straight roll. That's 15.
Not bad. Looking her up and down at first, you would think human, though there's a couple things that are a bit odd that say otherwise. You'll notice around her cheek where usually the blush is out of a person, you'll notice that it's a silverish shade. Her eyes are a very silver, almost. A silver mixed with a very opal-like shade to it. Though, when it comes to her ears, though, you would think they're pointed because that would usually show signs of an elf, but they're not. So, either half-elf or an elf that was probably modified, though you're not sure. Elves are rare. They don't come up often. They don't usually leave their little areas, though they do travel every so often for very certain and weird reasons to see the world.
Who wants to see the world? Fuck me.
I don't know.
So much weirdos.
I also heard they're really bad at socializing, but I don't know. Might not be true.
Yeah, calling things dinglehoppers.
All right. Did you wake up more than a year ago?
She like kind of just makes like the sign of like far away, like
100 years?
She'll take one of the needles from her bag, which is a larger, thicker one at this point, and on the wooden table, she'll just slowly scratch 20 on it.
All right, this is progress. I mean, is there something that I can do for you or that we can help each other out with? It does seem rather serendipitous of us to be in the same place in, well, not the safest of places either.
Hold on, I need to check something on her real fast. She could technically do that then. So she's going to make a few hand gestures as you'll see a magic symbol or magic circle appear floating above her hand at this point. And you'll hear a very faint voice appear right next to you for the most part. You'll recognize the magic circle as it's a spell you're familiar with. It's minor illusion. Though she's making the hand gesture quite a bit, as if using it to pretty much create sentences, since it only can really make single words. So it's a very long process, but for the most part, your best option is honestly to leave, in my opinion, because if he finds out there's another one here, then he'll try to take advantage of you as well.
Well, you certainly aren't the first one to warn us that leaving is the wiser choice, but you say that he tried to take advantage of me as well. It makes me seem like you're, pardon the expression, a bit of a damsel in distress at the moment. Now, I heard that you can't go back where you came from. It's something we have in common, but perhaps we could set you up somewhere a little less pleasant than your current situation.
She'll shrug again.
Hmm.
She'll make the hand gestures again to cast the spell. The only reason I give you this warning is he has a control or handle under those that aren't living anymore. And I'm not sure how much you know, but we're not really considered living much anymore.
Hmm.
He can't control us as well and finally as gestures towards the courtyard. But commands he can still issue, though he can't keep a handle for long.
Is there, I don't know, some sort of is it something for you have to hear? Is it more magical in nature?
His ability to control?
Aye.
It's, as he puts it, a blessing. Akin to magic, but has a more devious origin behind it.
Well, it's from what you say. It doesn't sound like you'd be much saddened if he were no longer part of this world.
I go where the dead go.
That's not very specific.
You'll learn soon enough that the longer it continues for you, the more you lose grasp of who you once were and who you can be around. You don't show signs, but you start to lose feelings, and then you start to feel different to people. Combine that with the power you hold, and, well, you know the rest. Humans are humans. Mortals are mortals. They fear the strong. They fear the unknown.
She's sitting down, correct?
Yeah.
Arlo's going to walk over to the side of her chair, and he's going to try and give her a hug around her waist.
She'll accept it. Let me roll something.
They're really taking quite some time, and
She'll actually appreciate it.
Did any of you get the answer what that lantern was? I saw it for a brief bit. Do you know what that is?
Something nasty and magical. Arlo seems to be all right.
All right, I'm gonna just quickly cast a message to Arlo. Go, hey Arlo, did you ask anything about the lantern? We'd like to know about it. You can reply to this.
All right. Keep your fur on. All right. If you don't mind me asking, my company is rather intrigued by the trinket you have on the table. Oh, start talking again, Spaz. You're not being picked up.
It's useful, but it's missing its other half, so it's broken.
And what exactly is its purpose?
She has a slight idea, but I'll roll just to see if she can give you a better concept. Okay, then. That's plenty. To others, it reveals those that hide with a veil of shadows around them. To us, it reveals and allows us to commune with those that have passed on.
Arlo's eyes get quite wide at that, and he looks intently at the lantern. I don't suppose you know where this missing component may be.
No, probably on him. He only gives me the other half when he needs me to check for things.
I see. Well then, it just occurred to me how this conversation, and I haven't even asked your name. My name's Arlo, if you probably haven't heard my friend say it.
It is nice to meet you, Arlo. My name is Olivia.
Well, that's a beautiful name. Is there anything else I can do for you? I feel that my friends are getting a bit stir crazy, not being actively trying to be killed or killing themselves.
The best I can suggest is to not die.
Solid advice, to be sure. And Arlo will actually go into his backpack, and he is going to leave behind 2 rations, as well as a landscape sketching, actually more of a painting that he drew, and leave it on the table next to her.
She's blind.
And Arlo will walk back out of the tent.
Okay, then.
Right, then is she staying?
Oh, she's staying put.
Okay. Everything okay?
She's in a bit of a rough situation. Apparently, the necromancer we're facing has some level of control over her actions, but she has some urgency of her own.
He's just we should bind her up if we're fixing to go, you know.
She didn't seem overly fond of him, but
If you can control her, and
I'll poke my head in. Would you be terribly offended if we tied you up until our business was done?
she seems to take quite a liking to Arlo.
Maybe she just likes him tiny.
Okay. Okay, then. She'll shrug at this point. She doesn't really care.
All right. If anyone has, actually, I have hempen rope. I will use that to tie her up and just like securely, but not so much checking. I say check circulation, but I wonder if she has a pulse to begin with. So secure, but in a position where she won't cramp up and what have you. And I leave her sewing supplies in hand's reach.
Now, something I should note, Arlo, since you're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you yourself, you're cold all the time. You know, you have the slight things of like whenever you sleep, you don't really breathe or anything like that. As well, you do breathe, but it doesn't seem like it.
Mm-hmm.
Multitude of other things. When you touch her, she's also cold to the touch, which you found out earlier when touching her hand. Though, unlike you, who have noticeable signs of like breathing and motions like that whenever you're doing things, she doesn't show any signs. In some senses, she's almost like a doll at times.
Mm-hmm.
As well as no pulse, obviously, but yes. a bit upsetting considering, you know,
Hmm.
she's potentially what you might become later down the road.
Yeah. As I'm tying her up, out of curiosity, your eyes, was that something that seemed to happen on its own, or was it perhaps an actual injury?
Oh, you tied her up. She can't do the spell now.
She has, from how he explained it, her hands are still opened like cast, basically, but she'll do the motions again. I still have my eyes. I just keep them shut when I'm not using them to the point that I don't wish to see what's here.
It is rather dull. All right. Well, if we win, I'll come back to see you. If not, well, we'll see each other perhaps in some other manner.
She'll shrug and go back to what she does best.
And, yep. All right. So, are we going to go explore some more then?
Seems right.
I suppose. Was this the only way is up those stairs?
Well, there's the way we found the ghouls. We don't know if that's a dead end.
So-
And also, there's 3 doors we haven't tried.
But with that, that's where we'll end the session.
We'll figure out where we go next week.
As you guys are pretty much deciding at this point where you guys are going. But thank you everybody for joining tonight's session. This was Rise of Unity, and I thank you for joining us on this very interesting adventure.
Yeah.
And now I gotta figure out what the fuck all the undead outside gonna be doing to get in there.
Same thing they do every night, Spaz.
Just hang out, you know.
Yes, minus the thunder inside the fort.
They don't.
Has
They
it
don't
started
have
raining yet?
earphones on.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be raining.
It's supposed to, you know what? I'll give you that likelihood. I'll make a roll during the week and see, you know.
That is awesome.
Need to buy more caltrops, and I think I might be taking thief because I read through that, and you could just start throwing things. As
Oh
well.
yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Thief,
Right, and-
bonus action throws, yes.
And also the nice thing about, there are so many lovely things about Thief, honestly. It's one of the, if you know what you're doing, it's one of the best row classes, subclasses.
You can bonus action feed potions to people. It's so
Yeah,
nice.
that's
fun stuff with all those. Yeah.
And with healers feet, it's very nice.
Are we still live?
Yes, we are.
Ah.
Oh.
All right, I'll go say
Da-da-da-da.
bye.
Well, good night.
Bye.